Right now.
I'm all again with
What's happening? What's happening? Everybody viewing or not viewing yet on the Facebook Live, man. You know we live. We here at the station. Finna do the damn thing. Episode 16. It's finna go down in 2 minutes. That's Keeping It Black with India Mack.
Hey.
That's the homie Shep Kelly. And what the shirt say, Shep?
The Shep say Bush Lives Matter.
Okay, it's backwards. So when we turn it around, we gonna catch it. That's Oshun. Over there, man. We got get out the way. We got Shervey. That boy Aaron, that boy Mastermind, man, we out here. It's gonna be a good show. What's up, our one? What's up, Miss Kelly? Our one viewer so far. But oh, you just wait. What up, Bats? We see, man, we miss you, Bats. Oh, now we
love you,
we up to
Bats.
10, 11, 12 viewers.
What?
What's up, 12 viewers? That's Shep Kelly.
Matter today.
Which lives matter at all times, you heard me? You wanna go get the mic with Mastermind? Yeah. And then that's, as always, executive producer, the homie, Joseph Alpha Man Pons. I love this dude. I don't acknowledge him enough. I'll give him credit enough. He's the man. We had a bet that he couldn't get Shervey to come on the radio show because me and Shervey are friends, right? And I tried to book Shervey before, and it just kept falling through. I'll give him $50. I told him this: if he would book Shervey, and Shervey would show up and do the show. Shervey is in the building. Joseph is the man. I'm giving it to him on the Facebook Live. Y'all see me saying it. Joseph Pons is the man, and I'm giving him $50.
Hey, my Randy.
He earned it. Can't eat much hate, you heard me? But we going live in like 1 minute.
We got Jamel Clark tuning in.
Who that is?
Jamel Clark.
We finna go live. But I'm sure why Shervey gonna go first, I guess.
Blair said he'll be here. He's leaving out the house now. He's gonna be in about 5-10 minutes.
You know, text me, yo.
Yeah, he gonna text me. Gizmo in the building.
Tell Shervey. Oh, not talk that stuff. Now roll with it. Jubilee doing WBOK drops now? Why? Stop, pause. Staff though. Staff. Just that word. I say what's happening. I say what's happening. I say what's happening. What's happening, y'all? What's happening, all y'all listening live on WBOK AM 1230? You are listening to the Misbelief radio show, and this is your host DC Paul, the Millennial Arsenio. And as you know, y'all, we always keep a creative cast of colorful characters and cool kids as my co-hosts. And this week ain't no different, you heard me? So we in the swing of things here in the Misbelief radio show. And I like to swing my thing all over the place because we in the swing of things. So I'm going to swing my thing over here to the left side first. And who it is we got?
Hi, everybody. It's me, the one and only Oshun.
What's happening, Oshun?
Hi.
You had a good week, baby?
No.
I guess more on that later, huh? So I'm going to swing my thing over there to the booth. And who that is?
This is your boy Mastermind playing all these fantastic sound files for you guys.
Fantastic sound files. Mastermind, I want to talk to you about the Wonder Woman movie a little bit later. Have you seen it yet?
It's my intention to go see it.
Okay, so I guess
I might go see it tonight or I might catch a matinee.
I guess we'll talk about it some other time,
Yeah,
man.
sorry about that.
It's all good, man. But we have a Wonder Woman standing right behind you. Who that is? I said who that is. Right. She's such a visual character that, you know, she don't know when it's audio, when it's just audio. And she look good. Shame on you if you're watching on the radio instead of looking on Facebook Live, because she look real good here in the studio. That's India Mack, the co-creator of the Misbelief brand. And we got a co-host sitting there for my man Martin Bradford. See, usually my man Bats is here. He's the resident angry man. But this week, that actor guy, Martin Bradford, he watched on the Facebook Live. He's probably listening in his car, too. But he's acting in a show called Father Comes Home from the Wars at Southern Rep Theater. So for this week and next week, he won't be here with us. So he got a funny-ass co-host sitting in this place. Go on, I'm going to swing my thing over to your side. You ready for it?
I'm ready.
I'm going to swing it. When they point at you, what your name is?
My name is Shep Kelly, and Butch Lives Matter.
Oh, Butch Lives Matter. Yo, this is my good homie, Shep Kelly. Funny comedian here in the city of New Orleans, but she's from D.C. And
wait. From Miami.
From Miami, my bad.
Moved here
DC
from
was the
DC.
last place you lived for. You
Yes.
My bad, correct me.
I move around, you know.
Do correct me, I heard that, man. Butch Lives Matters is her brand.
Yes.
And we're going to talk about that a little bit later, but a whole lot a little bit later, you heard me? And we out here, man. Guess what?
What's that?
We ain't got canceled yet.
Woo! Celebrate.
Yeah, man. Last week it was a close one because your boy Madonna was in here. He was, I don't know what was wrong with his hormones, but he just wanted to hump everything and everybody, even the people that was listening. He was like, "Oh, you listening?"
We
You
just
breathing?
gotta love Madonna.
I love Madonna,
Love
but man,
it.
his pelvis took control last week. It was ridiculous, man.
He had a butch pelvis, huh?
He had an aggressive Butch pelvis. It wanted it all. So one of the reasons why we hadn't gotten canceled yet is because we always think we crossing the line, but instead we just go right to the line without crossing it. And Madonna was here. He touched on this last week about how we get all this music from local artists because we only play local artists here on the Misbelief radio show. And I made the mistake to not screen some of the stuff that was submitted to me. I told folks to submit to me only radio-friendly music. I guess everybody don't know what that means. There's so much you can say on the radio and get away with.
A whole lot.
A whole lot. Like the first episode, we kept saying the four-letter word that's short for clitoris. Now we can't say that word, but we can say clitoris, and I'm fine with that. Ever since she told me that, I've been saying clitoris every episode. I just find a reason to say clitoris.
Just because.
Just because I can. You know what I'm saying? What else can I say? Analingus.
Nice.
Right?
Yeah.
I can say that. I say that almost every other episode, right? So here are a few other words you can say on the radio and get away with it. Angina. Angina, yeah, that's a chest pain caused by insufficient blood flow to the heart.
I thought that was a drag queen on RuPaul's Drag Race.
All right. No, it's chest pain.
Oh.
Here's another one. Assart. A piece of forested land cultivated for growing crops. Assart.
Nice.
It is not a tattoo on a stripper's booty. It's actually a piece of land forested and cultivated.
That's land that's forested and cultivated too.
The shade.
There you go. Ding. Good one. Man, clatterfart. That is a chatterer or a babbler. Oshun. Baby, sometimes you a clatterfart, sweetheart.
I like to talk. And
Whoa.
So stop clatterfarting all over the room every time you walk in, bro. It's disgusting.
shut up.
I think you could say we could say clatterfart. I probably could also say queef.
Probably.
You think?
Probably. Let's find. We'll find
I
out.
don't think that's a word
if
we
I
want to
get a
use.
call, if I get a call, coccyx.
Oh.
Coccyx. That's just. It's the tailbone.
Yeah.
It's the tailbone, but it sounds like something dirty. Oh, here's one I like. Cockapert. Cockapert is not, in fact, a penis expert. What it sounds like. It's not. It's simply an old school way of saying impudent or impertinent. All right.
No,
See, luckily, she's not up on the mic talking about she a cockapert. Yeah, you're right. You are impertinent. I gotta look that up next to see if I was insulting you or giving you a compliment. I'm not sure, but you could be a cockapert either way. Here's one I really like, and I'm so happy I can say this one on the radio. You ready for it?
Ready.
Coming tonight. Yeah, I can say coming tonight.
All these words are so borderline. Oh, I got too many
Coming
jokes.
tonight. It's actually, in fact, a real word, man. It's a mineral named after Covington, Massachusetts. Coming
Nice.
tonight.
Coming tonight.
Coming tonight.
Question mark.
Here's another one. Dick. I said it. A dick is a small antelope that lives in eastern and southern Africa.
Can I tell y'all how much fun DC is having with these
No,
words?
man.
Like, he is a child.
Look.
He is so excited.
Here's one I really like. I've been wanting to say this word on the radio, but I wasn't sure if I could. But you ready for it?
Ready.
Invagination. It's a real word. Sadly, invagination is not a vaginal imagination. If only. It's according to dictionary.com. Invagination is a form or shape resulting from an unfolded tissue. That's an invagination.
I feel like that's a very serious word, and you just going around just laughing and using it all willy-nilly. Imagination.
Wow.
Oh, here's one. Tease hole. It's an opening in the glass making furnace used to add fuel.
Oh.
Tit bore.
He is really cracking himself up with these words.
It's an old Scottish word for a game in which one person peeps out to fight another one. Tit bore. And the last one, vagitus. Vagitus, or maybe it's Vigoruz. I don't know how it's pronounced, but it's the cry of a newborn baby. We have comedian Shervey in the building, who's probably had quite a bit of vaginas in his time. How many kids you got, Shervey? 3. Man, that's a house full of vaginas right there. I swear to God. Yo, man, we got a good show for y'all. We got a good show coming up. As I mentioned earlier, comedian Shervey Carter, my favorite comedian in the city of New Orleans. And I've said this on at least 3 episodes so far. So we finally got him. In the studio. He'd be so busy, y'all. The dude get that work. And then later on, we got Blair Dotin-Haley coming back for his second interview on the Misbelief radio show. Last time he was here, his brand was at one point. This time he's here, and it's only a few months later. His brand is at a whole different place. So we're going to talk about that. His brand, the Blairisms. I bought a couple of them shirts, man. Not my effing president. And
nice.
He got some good ones. You're probably going to like your Butch Lives Matter t-shirts a lot.
Yeah, we can do some.
So by the way, man, The Misbelief is now a podcast. You can catch us at TheMisbelief.podbean.com. Download it on iTunes, Amazon, or wherever you get your podcast.
And shout out to everybody who's already been downloading.
Yeah, man, surprisingly, man, millions and millions of people have been downloading and listening. Thank you to the millions and millions of fans out there, y'all, all over the galaxy. All over the universe. They listen to the Millennial Arsenio, and I love it, man. So check us out. Check us out at TheMisbelief.podbean.com. But I want to send a shout out to the other black podcasters, young black podcasters here in New Orleans. First and foremost, the Fly with Bats podcast is hosted by my co-host, Mr. Morton Bradford, who's not here this week.
Oh, I think I know him.
Yeah, man, cool ass dude, that actor guy, Morton Bradford. His podcast is usually him, Mastermind, and my cameraman / executive producer, Joseph Pons. And if you like that next segment, he gets to expound on all of his ideas and the things he feels, as well as some of the things he nerds out about on the Fly with Bats podcast. It's a good one. Other than that, we have Triliterate. It's hosted by my girl Sunny D and the homie Petty Mayonnaise, 2 black millennials from here in the city of New Orleans. And they talk about something like what we do, you know, like things that interest millennials, and they play music and whatnot. And they're cool, real cool people. Black Guys Next Door, hosted by my homie Kamari Stevens from We Are Young Funny, and the homie Brandon Philly. They're just a podcast with 2 friendly black dudes.
Nice.
I don't know how often they do it.
That's rare.
What else you got? You're 30, which is a podcast hosted by the Arrogant Observer, my homie Lawrence, and his co-host Marty is his name, right? Marty. And then Roxy's Way is a black female podcaster here in New Orleans. What up, Roxy's Way? I follow you on Instagram. Follow me back.
Shout out to Roxy.
Right. I be listening, Roxy. And last but not least, the Metal Hand of God, hosted by my homie Kyle Smith, also of We Are Young Funny. And it's a pretty funny podcast. So check them out, man. Let's support our local artists, our local vendors, our local businesses, our local musicians. Support.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's how we get where we at.
I follow everybody. That's how I get spam email, but whatever.
True that. And I follow some people I know are fake. You know what I'm saying? Like I followed this one account, and I was believing it until it uploaded the new Amber Rose picture. I was like, this ain't you, sir. Sir, this is not you, sir. Now I know you're catfishing people all on Instagram with this bush. All right, I can say bush on the radio, right? I'm pretty sure I'm good. Yeah, Mastermind, you got a song lined up, man? I think I gave you 3 new songs. I hope you play one of these new ones, man, because I like these. Nice. All right, so by the way, we only play local music here on the Misbelief radio show. So if you're a local recording artist and you want your music played for free on my show, get you some free spins, email radio-friendly-mp3 to TheMisbelief@gmail.com, and you'll be on the show, just that easy.
Oh.
And we play reruns on the station. We're also a podcast and also a YouTube channel.
Yay!
Check out The Misbelief on YouTube. So if you play your song one time, it's guaranteed about 6 or 7 spins, and then some. So hit us up, man. Also, we don't play commercials here on the Misbelief radio show. So if you are a local advertiser interested in advertising on the radio show, hit me up. We'll talk about it. We actually do have 3 advertisers now. We'll get into that later, man. Shervey, would you believe somebody bought your segment? See that bottle sitting right there? Somebody paid for that. Our sponsor paid for that for you. Yeah. Thanks to that guy. I'll drop his name a little bit later. But until then, Mastermind, what you got lined up?
The next show we got via airwaves is Kevin Stylez called Trippin.
Oh, Kevin Stylez came down to the Jazz Market on Wednesday and performed this song live. It was dope. Shout out to Kevin Stylez, y'all. Keep it out. We'll be right back at the Misbelief radio show in about 10, 11? About 7. Okay, I tend to do that. All right, y'all. This is DC Paul. We'll be right back.
We got that boy Gizmo in the building.
And I'm out.
What up,
Gizmo.
Giz?
We got Kelly Parsher Drennan.
What up? I said hey to Miss Kelly. She was our first one.
Miss Kathy, Brian Williams, Sweet Pea, Shannon Carly, Shanna Carly, Rasana. I'm sorry, Rasana Ison.
No, you were not
You
thinking.
taking this mic over here? What up, Jessica?
What up, Leon Bartholomew?
I want to let everybody
What up,
know
Stephon John Harrell Jr.?
in Misbelief history, the estrogen is matching the testosterone.
Is it matching the trio?
It's
My bad, Shep.
Good lives matter, but that's why she's still film.
It was the wave. It was the wave. My
Waiting on this. All right, let me catch the attitude. No.
bad. Shake your neck one time. Let me see how good it really is.
Yeah, so, yeah. I'm thinking about just going to get a random chick from downstairs and bring her up for a minute. We can outnumber y'all just for like a slice.
What's up, Kingston Miles? How you doing, brother?
She's gonna be on the show next week.
What's up, y'all?
I'm gonna get a
We'll
random.
be
You never
on
know
the
what you're gonna
Misbelief
get.
next week.
Make sure she has ass art.
Y'all make sure y'all check it out. Trying to get some female energy.
You talk louder.
Talking all sexy. Why?
I know, right? I guess.
I'm like,
Nobody wants you on my Facebook Live. Hi, everybody. This is Jessica.
that's your natural tone.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be more like
She do
you.
got a sexy.
I'm trying to be more like you.
Trying to be less aggressive.
I'm not aggressive.
I'm
very-
Just like people think you bougie.
Yeah. DC, I will wear that shirt though.
What's up, Shervey?
Yeah.
People be thinking
Let-
like
let-
a certain type
let-
of person.
let the people know who you in the building is.
It's a funny shirt. It's supposed to be comical.
Yeah.
Wait,
Wait, that's your brand?
With a hat on.
Yeah. Dang, they stole your brand. I ain't got no hat.
No.
Yeah, see, boom, bow.
It's not too much.
But my logo is gonna be on next set.
You poured you a drink?
My logo is on
What's your logo?
We can
It's
say it on Facebook
black, I
Live.
think.
We can also
It's
say
not copyrighted.
titty fuck pussy nigga shit
Trademark.
right there. So big old big goddamn cunt.
Yeah, don't
And you do stand up,
Dirty
right?
fuck
Very
face. I like, see that? Dirty fuck face.
Oh,
Always works.
Dirty fuck face clip breath.
Whoa.
All right.
What else you got, Jessica? You have one for him, Jessica? You got anything for him? Anything dirty for the Facebook Live? Because it can't go on the radio.
Fuck,
Say it.
fuck,
There you
shit,
go.
dick,
Mhm.
neck, titty, pussy.
whoa, titty pussy.
That's
good, that's good.
That sound like a superhero.
What about you, Indy? You got any?
Me.
Turkey pussy. I don't know.
You know what the taint is?
I'm a well-raised Catholic from New
You
Orleans.
definitely could.
I actually saw you busting it wide open at y'all
Come
y'all
on.
high school reunion a couple weeks ago on Snapchat.
First of all,
You said wide open?
First of all-
Oshun.
You said wide
Ex
open?
Oshun. She showed it to me.
First of all, I don't understand why people were Snapchatting me and I don't have still that. Like, who does that? Y'all, everybody who did that is childish. Number one. But I can't stand Shervey, bro. Don't put it on him. Don't put it on him. This don't put it on
I have
him.
to put it on him.
You call him childish with the one finger,
You
childish.
childish. You childish.
That's like 2 words. Childish.
Repent. Go and repent. You say,
hilarious.
wait,
I didn't even
wait.
see her face. I just saw
Wait,
her
the first
booty.
video
and
where
then I
they
said,
shaking for Jesus, where they shaking for Jesus.
For the Lord.
I was shaking for the Lord. Shake for
That was
the
all
Lord.
No,
Shake
that
for
wasn't
the
it.
I was
Lord.
about to say, oh Lord.
Oh, nah, but I don't have nothing dirty. When I'm here, I'm bougie. They have to have a little bit of class
Who?
on the station. So
Who thought
you know, I'm the uppity misbeliever.
Bougie, the bougie one.
You know, and I hold
Somebody
it down.
downstairs? Who is it?
Blair.
Yeah.
How much time we got? I get it.
No, somebody's already downstairs. He said somebody's already going down.
And you just want to show everybody you got on shorts, man. That's all it is. I get it.
I do got on shorts.
No problem.
Let's see him get up.
I also got on sandals. Of course. I usually have on sandals.
Oh, man.
I hate socks for the summertime.
Socks are fucking right.
Yeah, man.
I wear
I wear
socks
socks
all the
all the
time. I wear
time.
socks in the
I don't
shower.
Yes,
own socks.
yes.
I don't own
2
socks.
minutes?
Because
It's hot because
I
I got
don't like
trust
that.
issues. I feel like you never really naked with a person if you got socks on.
Well, I mean, of course.
Yeah,
You can
exactly.
still do a lot of
I
shit.
wasn't thinking like that. I had other reasons, but you know, yeah.
Socks, like, you're not all the way out there. You still want some type of leverage. Once you take
Exactly.
the socks off, you're wild.
That's how you get the brag, you know what I'm saying? Be like, hey, did you do such and such? No, man, I had on socks, bro. Why would I do that with socks on? I'm just saying, why would I do that with socks on? Why y'all giving me all these nuts?
I feel like,
Comics.
Hold up, 'cause I don't know.
look, now look. I'm glad you said it.
Oh, you got the nuts. You doing good.
Yes.
Brian Williams said that's my song playing.
That's you, Brian? I was gonna search your name out. I was gonna ask who. But that's Vigoruz.
Yes. In there, like swimwear.
And Leon Bartholomew, I haven't been asked to be a guest yet. That was Leon said.
Do you even live in New Orleans? I ain't seen you around the city in a long ass time. If you got something going on you want to talk about, Leon, because me and Leon got the same birthday. I only know 2 or 3 other people with the same birthday as me.
Tra-la-la.
Right, when's your birthday? Silly weirdo.
December 28th.
Great.
What's up? Sag, huh? No, you're not Sag.
No, that's Capricorn.
Yep.
Yeah, be careful with Capricorn, man. You crossed them one time.
Oh, no.
That's it.
Only sign I know is
Shout out to
Norway.
Julie.
True story.
Facts.
100%.
Cross them one time.
Dead ass B.
They'll speak to you every
10
time
seconds?
you like.
Oh, 10 seconds.
Oh.
Tra-la-la.
We're doing taglines. We're going to Shervey last.
Alright. I'm cool.
I just kept an underpants.
We ain't going home, y'all. We ain't going home. We here all night.
What?
Or at least until 9. I got things to do later. But we still ain't going home till it's time. Yo, you listen to the Misbelief Radio Show live with your host, DC Paul, the Millennial Arsenio. And this is our interview segment. But first, before we get into that, I need to introduce all of my beautiful and lovely co-hosts, man. So I'm swinging my thing all around the studio, right? Swing my thing to the right side. Who that is?
This is Shep Kelly, the beautiful butch.
All right. Talk about an oxymoron. Talk about an oxymoron. All right. I swing my thing over there to the booth.
That was a statement.
You can't listen. When things get to swinging, you honestly can't always avoid it. Okay, well, the thing will break through the booth. I'm trying to tell you. But then behind you, who that is? And where's Oshun? Oh, I see you. And then she in there too, ain't she? I wouldn't say you were the Michelle. I would say you more the Latavia. What?
All right.
Please.
She got
That's a dilemma. That's a dilemma.
She said that's a dilemma. And a funny man to my left. Who that is?
Comedian Shervey in the building, a.k.a. Go Nuts, a.k.a. Once you go nuts, you go nuts.
All right.
You know.
You're going a little far. I don't know how many times you can say nuts.
I was saying, you swinging.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, I'm swinging my nuts.
Oh, man.
All right? I mean, never had enough, but it get you one.
Yo,
okay?
This is our interview segment, and this segment is brought to you by Face to Face Realty. They specialize in assisting first-time home buyers, especially millennials.
Nice.
So, we interviewing Shervey, my favorite comedian in the city of New Orleans.
What's up, D?
Ain't nothing, brother. So before I go any further, you know what a misbelief is, don't you?
Oh, man, you know I know what that is.
You got a
man.
story about the misbeliefs?
Man, matter of fact, I have a wonderful story.
Please.
It was under the seat.
Okay.
All right, it was a day later. Forgot it was there. Opened the jar, and to my surprise, was a new day.
Oh, you mean the misbelief punch?
Oh, yeah, I'm talking about the punch.
Oh.
You talking about the...
I mean, if that's the story, I mean that's fine. We'll take it.
That's the only misbelief story I got.
Really?
Yeah,
you ain't got
that's
nothing
it.
from childhood? You weren't drinking the punch in child? All right, maybe not as a child. But you ain't got nothing from you ain't have no fence?
Now, my grandmother, she grew vegetables.
Okay.
That was about it. She ain't wasn't no misbelief around there.
I would have never guessed.
No, man. Collard greens. Don't touch my tomatoes.
Okay, I would have guessed, actually. You say collard greens.
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
That's about it. But no, misbelief for real, man. Under the seat, I had a drink from the party. You were hosting Tank at the Bangas concert.
Oh, yeah.
In the backyard again.
Backyard hangout, yeah.
We had a backyard again thing.
That was the one where you grabbed the mic and did a little something.
Yeah, you put me up there. You threw
I had to. You was in the building.
Hey, sure. Hey, come on.
Yeah, sure did. Sure did, man. I said it before. It's my favorite comedian in the city. And I'm a comedian.
I'm down. You know I'm down, D.
Yeah, come on. Especially if it's a music event. Come on, Sherv.
Come on now.
I ain't even getting into it yet, man. Some people don't even. Hopefully, they probably know you, man. This Shervey Carter. You probably know him, man. He's all over the city, dude. So he's one of the few comedians here that he does like bars and clubs, but also churches. So I mean, you one of the versatile cats. On top of that, you sing, you do accents. You're an actor.
Yes, of course.
You do stage.
Yes.
I've seen you on some videos.
Yes. Thespian MI. Yes.
Are you?
Yes,
It's two of y'all, right?
No, he said thespian.
Oh, okay. Then it's two of us. You're right. It's two of us. Actually, it's three of us, and it's four of us in the building. It's four thespian. Shep, I think you might be outnumbered, Shep.
No.
I think thespian lives matters today.
I mean, the thespian lives
I'm
matter.
thespian too. I'm thespian too. When the bill collector's call, I act like I got it.
I love the Anita's bell.
Yeah.
So look, man, Shervey, you always got something going on, man. You were supposed to be here a few weeks ago when Frank White was here.
Yeah.
But you got booked last minute, and I don't blame you, because if it was the other way around, you had to see me later. Sure.
And then it was an out of town gig.
Oh, absolutely, man.
But
you had time to get that work. But when Frank was here, somebody asked us, who was it that asked us who our favorite comedian was? Was it Oshun? It was Oshun that asked both of us who our favorite comedian was. And almost simultaneously, it was like, Shervey.
Man, listen, I appreciate that, man. You know why? Because, honestly, I was an actor at first.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to be a comedian because I was a class clown my whole life. Always doing dumb shit. So I didn't want to do it. And then, all of a sudden, like, I tried it one time. And
when was that one time? Tell me about it.
New Year's Eve night, 2012.
2012?
Going into 2013. And I had goosebumps all over me. I was like, because I was supposed to sing Christmas carols for the church for my mom.
At the church?
Yeah.
You did it?
And I was like, look, Mom, I want to do some, I might do a little jokes. I don't care what you do, as long as you sing them songs. And so I played around like, well, I talked about her, and I told some jokes about my dad and stuff when he first grew up and he was graduating from college and stuff, and the way they used to talk to each other. She was real down to earth, but he was studious. And so it was just I
like how you just say what you want to say. Your mama was ghetto, your dad was bougie.
Man, he was bougie. He was from the upper part of the project. That's about it.
I ain't never heard that one.
He
was from the good part?
Yeah, the third floor. Well, the apartment was bigger. It was bigger up there. They had more space. They had roof access.
No, not roof access, dude.
I'm serious. But I mean, just played around, Brian. Ever since then. I've been indulged. I love it because you can, man. Theater. I'm not gonna say it's restricted, but stand up is a monologue your way.
Exactly.
And you can twist and turn it however you want.
What's funny is I have a few friends who are actors who either have been going into stand-up or who are thinking about going into stand-up, and that's one of the things I always say to them, like, you do monologues by yourself all the time, right? You get to write your own monologue this time. I think that's where it differs, and because with the monologue, it's just about the performance, but with stand-up comedy, it's about the writing and the performance, the writing, the perfecting, the editing, and then the performance. So like, it's definitely for the people who are listening, who are actors, who are thinking about going into it, it's definitely doable for somebody, especially with some stage experience. Am I right?
Oh yeah.
Am I right?
Definitely.
Like you're already crossed a whole bunch of the barriers that some new comedians have, like stage fright and projection and timing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm talking to the Dillard theater graduates in the building. You ain't got. I just did it for you. I was doing it for you. You ain't have to do it. See, and I will never do it for you. I will never do that chant for you. I was giving to you.
That's how she was.
That's how she would have done HBCU graduates, bro. I swear to God, they act like they ain't never been nowhere.
I'm at the top of the class, but I'm also from the gutter.
Yeah, exactly. Give them the ding. That was worth it.
Pick it up!
It was worth it. So, Shervey, man, you are doing something groundbreaking next month, man. You and Blowfish and Shaq Brown. Ruju.
Yeah.
You guys are the first local comedians to headline at arena-style venue here in the city of New Orleans, in your own city.
It's a blessing.
Yep.
It's a blessing, bro. I'm excited. I'm excited for you, man. I'm gonna be there. How did that come about? Oh, well, you know what? You ain't gotta tell me.
Well, Shaq told me he was working on something with Blow, and he wanted to do a 1 hour special. Blow said he wanted you in the arena.
Who doing 1 hour?
Blowfish.
Doing the whole hour?
Yeah.
Nice. Blowfish. I didn't know that. Is he recording it?
Yeah.
He need to.
Yeah.
Yes,
man.
indeed. How much time you doing?
I'll post probably like 15, 20. Probably 15, 20.
You gonna stretch that 20 out?
Man, I'm trying to
stretch that 20 out, man.
I ain't gonna lie to you. He already Blow gave me the green light. He was like, sure, tell him up. So I mean, of course I'm gonna do it, but when somebody tell you to do it, it's different.
Absolutely, right. He gave you the green light. You better.
I got a few up my sleeve. I'm gonna pull out some crazy stuff. I just like to put people in situations and turn it into paint a picture for you, and then once I grab you into my world, anything's possible.
I haven't been there. I haven't been in this world,
I'm about making, your mama or your auntie turn them into some type of, like the nanny from the Jetsons. She was a black lady.
Mm-hmm.
She had diabetes because her eyes was red.
She was thick as hell too, man.
She had a stomach.
Yes, indeed.
She had a stomach.
Small waist and big booty, if I remember. What was her name, man?
Something
Daisy? Like Rose. Was it Rose?
Something like that.
It was with a D.
I feel like it was.
She didn't play no games.
It was like Hattie. Was it Hattie?
No, it wasn't Hattie. No, it wasn't Hattie. Hattie was playing on something else.
Even though she was a robot, she had the elbow like she been stirring gumbo pots her whole life.
Oh yeah.
Where did you get Hattie?
I don't know. She just looked like a Hattie, didn't she?
She had them gout fingers. I know
she worked for white people. I'm like, she gotta be a Hattie.
Y'all come on in here now. The food ready. Come on in. What you waiting on?
You said the Jetsons or the Jeffersons?
The Jetsons.
The Jetsons. I think it's Rosie.
I'm looking it up right now. Rosie.
Rosie?
It was Rosie.
Yeah.
Rosie the robot me.
That's crazy.
All right, man. So after you do the Lakefront Arena, that's on July 29th, right?
Yeah.
It's going to be amazing.
I'm sure you have things coming up in the city before that.
Oh, yeah. Essence, bro. Essence Festival.
Oh, yes.
What?
At the Culver Theater, Essence of the Soul Fest.
Okay, I saw a flyer for that somewhere, right?
Yeah, man. Cass May is an artist. They have a wonderful spot across the river called Cafe Agape.
I heard it talking about it on Facebook. I'm gonna check them out. Across the river, that's three bad words I don't like to say.
It's cold, and we don't even have the toll bridge no more, and people still do.
So,
yeah, man, that's the Westbank.
We got the same traffic.
You could get anywhere in the city in 10 minutes.
This is
not to the Westbank.
Yeah, you can.
Anywhere.
Westbank in 10 minutes? From where?
From here.
From uptown? From where we at right now?
From right here.
I don't think so. I beg to
differ. This is the classic New Orleans argument right here. I have no idea why. 10 minutes.
You drive Uber, don't you?
Yeah, but this feels great to get anywhere in 10 minutes. No other city can you do that.
Can you get to the Westbank in 10 minutes?
Yeah, get to the Westbank in 10 minutes. Depending on if she bought a daiquiri or not.
What's up?
Oh.
You used to live on the Westbank in Harvey?
I had asked you not to say that to nobody.
Facts. Nobody lies.
Facts. I had asked you not to. Because she only said that to you. She only said that to you. That wasn't for the radio. For my millions and millions of listeners to know that I was my first year of life. I wasn't saved when I was first born. Babies they ain't saved when they first born. So for the first year, I stayed on the Westbank.
Okay. I mean, hey, I was with you. I stayed in Gretna. I was in Gretna.
I'm not trying to dab you off on that though, because I'm not proud of that.
I mean, I'm not either.
By the way, man, Shervey, you're not just a comedian, bro. You a hustler. You be selling these nuts, huh?
Yeah, man. Pause.
I thought that was what you sell.
I mean, it is, but it's pecans, really, and almonds and cashews.
Okay.
Fancy nuts.
You be selling fancy nuts?
Yeah,
bougie nuts. That's what's up.
Bougie nuts. If I put some of it in my little bowl of trail mix, I got a bowl of trail mix.
Yeah, man, throw them in there.
Yeah, man.
So how did this start? Was it because it's like it's funny for a comedian. I'm as a comedian, I sell rum punch. But this is like you got jokes that go with this.
All day long. I mean, like I said earlier, once you go nuts, you go nuts. Never had enough, better get you one.
Oh my God.
They ask you what you're doing, you tell them nothing.
I don't know if you can see all this.
I mean, it's a whole bunch of them, but no. 1999.
That was delicious. They're really good.
99. We started in New Orleans.
Amazing, you guys. You gotta get you some Shervey's nuts, you guys.
Yeah, man.
Let me tell you something.
Listen, you can't say it like that. You cannot say it like that.
Where can people get these nuts?
Go nuts to NewOrleans.com.
You got a .com?
Yeah, man.
For these nuts?
Yeah, man.
You got these nuts all over the internet, y'all. So how can I get some?
You can go nuts to NewOrleans.com. That's the letter N.
Is it cinnamon?
Yeah, cinnamon glaze.
That's delicious, man.
Cinnamon glazed pecans, man.
Wow.
Pecans. I'm glad you said that.
You selling? Oh, you're right. I should have specified. Pecans.
Yes, please. Thank you. Because my nuts are not going around. There's not multiple of them. There's only.
You brought 3 of them to the station with you.
Oh, these are cashews. These guys are different.
All right.
So black people say cashiers.
Who's the cashiers? I ain't never heard nobody say cashiers.
Right.
So what else you got, man? So these nuts, they get them at the Superdome sometime, right?
Yeah. I mean, every event that's in the Superdome or New Orleans Arena or even if you go to the Tulane game, they over there. So
every event there? You got your own stand at the Superdome?
Yeah, in the Superdome we got 8 stands, and in the arena we got 4. And you know, we got the vendors and guys that walk.
Did you say you got 8 stands and 4 stands? So you got employees?
Yeah.
I didn't know these nuts was doing it like that.
You have no
corporate with these nuts.
I would have got into nuts a long time ago. I would have got into nuts a long time ago.
If I knew what I could do with these nuts, sure.
You know what I'm saying?
This is your business, right?
I'm out here.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Right.
I gotta feed my family too. I ain't even
with these nuts though. If I'd have known, bro,
I'm out here being bougie.
You a genius,
Family,
bro. I already respect you so much. I thought it was like a bootleg business that you do on the side. You got 8 stands in the Superdome and 4 stands in the arena. My dude.
I'm trying more, man.
When we go on break, I'm gonna call you the N-word because that's how much
I'm
proud
supposed
of you.
I want you to.
I'm like my dude, my brother, King.
Yo, King.
Yo, King. All I got for you right now, son, is that. So before we go on break, bro, I want you to, because I think I mentioned earlier, you do accents, impressions, and voices. Can you do one for me?
This is one guy I've been talking to lately. His name is Winston Manchester, and he's from the London part of New Orleans. And he's off of South Saratoga. And when I go by his house, I knock on the door, he'll open and say, "Hello. I was wondering if you were to knock on the door, would there be any interruptions? Are you selling some sort of candies? Maybe pralines? Or what black people say when they swap the L in the aura, they'll say plurine. Or sometimes they'll take out the L and add an aura and say prorine. and or do you have with this register, do you have a pecan candy? That's nice,
sometime
he comes out.
He said he was a thespian, y'all, and he goes right into it. So listen, we don't always get callers on this show, but we got one. So
yes, apparently we have a caller, so we're gonna try to bring her.
I gotta take it because we got it.
Apparently she has a couple of things to say to some of you guys.
All right, really? I'm ready.
All right, put on through. All right. Hey, caller, how you? Yeah, we can hear you. What's up, caller?
Whoa!
What tunnel? Where's the tunnel in New Orleans? Okay.
Come on.
Buying tickets to what? I'm not selling tickets at the moment, but if you're listening, you should know that I'm a comedian, and one of my ongoing jokes is about like a Westbank versus East Bank thing. But I mean, so you from the West Bank? What's your name? Where you from? Let's talk. What you got going on? I said, if you're from the West Bank, how many pairs of G-Nikes do you still own? I'm sorry. All right. I say if you're from the West Bank, do you still wear airbrush T-shirts? Cause, all right, I was just trying to figure out what you was calling to say. I'm curious.
Because I'm a true West Banker.
I love that.
Okay, and it sounded like you were a little ashamed of being from the West Bank.
Can you turn your radio down just a bit so we can have this conversation now? What?
Mm-hmm. Then when you were born, you had a little long hair that left, and you were from the West Bank.
Yeah, that happened. I'm not proud. They said happened.
So are we one of your jokes?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I'm a comedian. I make jokes about everybody, honestly, and the West Bank is not exempt. But I mean, it's just an ongoing thing. I have my sister actually lives on the West Bank, and clearly I was born on the West Bank, and I know I got at least 3 friends from that side, so I mean, it's nothing personal, but yeah, I don't want to cross that bridge. I'm sorry, sweetheart, crossing that bridge is like going back in time to me. It's like,
You know, WBOK has a lot of West Bankers.
I understand. Yeah, I know. I would hope they understand that this is a comedy show. What's your name? You need to tell us your name.
All right, so, okay, then, I guess we'll have to get our tea.
All right.
Okay, all right, good night.
Nice talking to you. Actually, it was nice talking to you because we don't get a whole lot of callers. I got that guy when they tried to check me. You heard me? She said, "I'm from the West Bank." I ain't mad. No, man. She was respectful. I was respectful, and I guess she made a good point. If I was trying to sell tickets, I guess I would have to ask before you buy a ticket, are you from the West Bank? Right. So I could deny you a ticket.
Whoa.
All right, I'm just playing you guys.
I don't know if that was static or construction people.
They knew it's all jokes, man. So we're trying to go on break.
She found that phone number, though. It was in a phone book. She found that number in a phone book. She was like, you know what? He ain't going to never... Let me find what page is it.
I ain't even said the phone number yet. By the way, man, the phone number is 504-260-9265. If you call in, listen, I don't have no hate for the West Bank in real life.
They got phone books, so...
Stop. Yeah, of course they got the yellow pages. South Central Bell still run the West Bank.
Oh,
South Central Bell, they still got the Swegmans and the Eckers on the West Bank.
And the McFrugals.
And the McFrugals.
And the Solo Serve.
And the K&B.
And the Wieners.
The West Bank is so late. They're so late. All right.
They got chubbies, though, so I can't hate.
Man, look, this segment was brought to you by Face to Face Realty. They's out here making millennials homeowners and curing rentitis. If you a chronic rentaholic, hit up Face to Face Realty and they will cure that for you. So we finna go on break. And hopefully all of my West Bank listeners are still with me. Mastermind, what you got lined up for me, man? Oh, the beautiful Mykia Jovan. Is this?
This one's called, I actually like this title a lot. It's called Feast on My Flowers.
Oh, I thought.
Wow.
Okay,
Feast on My Flowers.
Feast on My
Seat at the
Flowers.
table,
This is recently released like 5 days ago. Or less, by Mykia Jovan. I love this chick. She graduated from McMain with me. So talented, so good. This is Feast on the Flowers by Mykia Jovan. Stay tuned to the Misbelief Radio Show. We'll be right back.
Ooh.
Yeah, what them cashews and all that?
That was good, man.
That's all you heard. That's all you heard.
She wanted to let me know, man. I hope if you listen to the podcast, we get that caller. I don't know if they could hear it on the Facebook Live, but it was good. She put me together. She's, I guess she want us to buy your tickets.
This how you know somebody put a comedian together. They start explaining that they're a comedian. Well, first of all, I'm a comedian, all right? So
She's just like a West Bank person. Call you when she's going through the tunnel.
And then
what's the tunnel?
It's a Harvey.
The Harvey tunnel.
What?
Yeah.
She had that number. That number been saved since '82.
Dr. Evil down there.
Well, she got a fax.
I saw that phone light up. I said,
So, tell us more about the company, about the plan, when it started, and how you got it started.
New Orleans, 1999. In New Orleans Center is when we started.
That was good.
From there we went to the Lakefront Arena, S1Ep Mall, and then
Now we officially
Superdome call. And then we've been in the arena, Superdome, right before the storm, right after the storm, and it's been on the clock ever since. Go nuts in New Orleans.
I want to ask you, what inspired you to work with this? Like, this is not just something that you just, get every day that you want to, put cinnamon on some pecans and shit. What really inspired you? Like, you have a fascination for pecans, or you always thought they didn't do it right?
It just was something different that we saw when we were in Disney World in Orlando.
He was like, we can do that.
And I'm like, that would be something that like the city like, because we got pecan everything. We eat pecan pie, praline's got pecan in it. And then you might as well, once you get to the company, you see they do more than one. Instead of just pecans, they got cashews and almonds. So
you got one with almonds too?
Yeah, man. I didn't bring any fresh out.
I love almonds. That's my thing.
There was a Journey concert. It was a Friday night at the arena. So I came and got the almonds.
All right, Shervey.
We're gonna move him into you.
Shervey over here sipping on that Crown apple.
When that Crown tastes wonderful.
Got it with the bag.
You come and get this shit. Come and get your bag.
She coming to secure the bag.
Secure the bag. She come to secure the bag.
What's up, family? How y'all doing? Good to be back. Good to be home. Good to be back at WBOK. Good to be at Misbelief. Family spaces.
Tell me what the shirts here right here. Let me see the shirt.
This is actually a new one. This is from the Blessed Not Burdened collection. This one says, I was born black, not of my choosing. I was born queer, not of my choosing. I am blessed, not burdened by them both.
I love it.
Blessed by burden, we have these for for queer folks. We also have them for black men and for black women. So
nice.
It says if you swap out queer for man or woman, it comes in the rainbow design. It also comes in red, black, and green. So the rainbow around the here, and then we also have one that has green, black, and red outline.
For the people who do not know, this is Blair Dotin-Haley, who corrected us the last time on the show about his grandmother, who was Aretha Castle-Haley and not Aretha.
Very good. No.
The more you know, the more you grow.
The more you know, the more you know. It's good to be back, y'all.
And we have him again as another special guest who's going to talk about his last adventures of what he talked about last episode with his brand and his Blairisms and how it's expanding. And we're going to save some of it for the show. We're going to talk too much about it live. But we just want to let you know this is the man himself with the Blairisms.
Good to be here. Good to see y'all. Thank y'all for having me back. Thank y'all for having me back. I didn't even. This was a kind of a last minute. I'm singing at a wedding.
I'm trying to. Y'all
singing at a wedding.
A wedding?
Yeah.
You sing too?
You blessing them? You gonna bless them?
I do sing too. DC host has been hosting my show the last couple of years at Cafe Istanbul, my Lundy Gras Love show. So yeah, a good friend of mine who's from New Orleans who lives in DC too. She met a man up in DC just like I did and fell in love, and they're here actually getting married tomorrow, which is tomorrow is my 6th wedding anniversary. And so I'm singing her down the aisle on our anniversary.
That's beautiful.
So I'm excited about it. Really excited.
Moment like this.
No, I'm not with you. I'm not
Some
with you.
Man, try some sugars.
I'm actually about to. We just came from. We had a kind of a celebration for our anniversary this
Where
week.
is he?
He's at the house helping clean up. Helping clean up from the thing. When you called me, I was standing at a house full of people, in a living room full of people, telling them the story of Blairisms. Like people wanted to hear like the story and the kind of the inception and how it came about and the Shark Tank story. They wanted to hear the story about Shark Tank.
I know, say that because we're gonna ask you about that too.
I can't talk. I'll say what I'm able. I'll say what I can say about it. And so I was telling them the story of the audition and the whole nine, and the phone rings, and I'm like, oh, it's already 7 o'clock, y'all. I gotta be somewhere in like 15 minutes.
Where were you? What part of town?
Right by Brother Morton.
Oh, okay.
So I wasn't far. Yeah, I wasn't far. And then as I was preparing to leave, more people showed up with daiquiri and t-shirts on, and a whole family showed up with a gallon of daiquiri, and the baby and the sisters all in shirts. And so I like jumped out of the car. We were about to pull off to come in. I had to say hello and take pictures and do all, and then but we were so close, which was great. We were just 5 minutes away, so we were able to make it in time. I'm so glad y'all that I was able to be back and that y'all were able to have me back.
Oh, we're always glad to have you back, man.
Anytime you're in town, you better let us know.
Always a blessing to be here.
And you are a blessed person.
I'm so glad I'm so happy for what's happening with y'all in this space.
And we're grateful.
I think I was on the 2nd show.
Or it wasn't the 2nd. I think it was the
2nd or 3rd. It was one of the first.
The beginnings. You was in the beginnings.
One of the very first, and I didn't even realize until I got here. DC was like, this is like the 2nd or 3rd show. I was like, whoa. So I mean, just to be here months later, and y'all still rocking and rolling. Congratulations. It's a blessing. It's great to see what y'all. It's great what y'all are doing. I try to check y'all out when I can on Saturday nights. That's usually our rest time. It's for real though. That's for real. Usually our rest time. Looks like I'm about to get it popping. I should have been preparing myself.
16 shots. Bye.
We got Darren L. Harris in the building.
What up, sir?
Tata Shango Dina.
What up, Tata?
Mama Sherry. We got Byron Broussard. What up, brother?
What up, Mama Sherry? I love Mama Sherry, yeah, bro.
Matthew Kincaid.
Our combos.
And Matthew Kincaid. And Morton said that Westbank lady came for you.
Were y'all able to hear her?
Yeah, wow.
We heard a lot.
Okay, good. I mean, but on Facebook Live, they could pick her up. She was on her way to the
through the tunnel. She said the Harvard tunnel.
No, she was going to service merchandise, and she's gonna pick up a CD player, a Walkman.
Please don't stop with that.
She's gonna pick up a Walkman. Whatever.
Shout out to that guy, Shervey.
Yeah, man, Shervey, funny as shit, man. Everybody laughing.
He has his own brand of nuts.
And they so good.
Hey, everybody.
He done changed the butch over.
Now you down for the nuts?
Brown ones? Chewing on brown nuts.
Some of these cashews in that too?
No, I want them.
I want to put them in my tree.
All right, Luciano Quinn in the building.
What's happening, man?
Hey,
I want to bring you a
everybody.
phone.
Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Hey.
Mastermind in the booth. And we had 10.
Y'all can't hear me. Okay, good.
We got 10 seconds, guys.
Okay.
Yeah, this is okay, good. I'm glad y'all can hear me.
And we
So this is the
are
live.
back. You heard me? We back. Welcome back to the Misbelief Radio Show here on WBOK AM 1230. Maybe you're listening on the radio. Maybe you're watching on Facebook Live for Blair, Dotin-Haley on my Facebook Live. Maybe you're listening on the website or on the app, or maybe you were catching the podcast at a later date. Either way, this is the Misbelief Radio Show, a show for millennials, where we talk about what millennials are interested in. I'm your host, DC Paul, the Millennial Arsenio, and I'm swinging my thing because I'm in the swing of things. Finally, swinging my thing to the right side. Who that is?
This Shep Kelly, you know what I'm saying? Gay but not gay.
And it was my fault because I swung my thing to the left side. Actually, I meant to say left because if I swung my thing to the left, who that is?
The one and only Oshun.
This is one of the first times I able to swing my thing to the left and the right and never hit a woman.
Ooh.
Don't you feel empowered?
New stuff happening
Ain't
in my
like
life,
green.
man. I ain't never been able to say that before. And then if I swing my thing over there to the booth, who that is?
It's your boy Mastermind, a French grade kid on your airwaves, man.
Did you feel the thing when I swung it and it hit you?
It felt really good, actually.
All right. It's good, that nigga. Appreciate it. Thank you. Actually, thank you. And then right behind you, about to take this thing, who that is?
Keeping it black with India Mack, get it.
Thank you so much for being here, India Mack. I love your voice, your presence. I love you. India Mack is the co-creator of the Misbelief brand. And we live, you heard me? We is live. This is the second part of our interview segment. Not sponsored by anybody, so if you want to sponsor our second interview segment going forward, you know, local brands and businesses that like us that much, holler at me, TheMisbelief@gmail.com. But we don't need no sponsorship because guess who's here? My homie. I was trying to think of like what would we call you, like the nephew of New Orleans or the godson of the Crescent City. I don't know how to word it, but Blair Dotin-Haley, man. Can we get the applause for him? There it is, man.
Listen.
He was here on episode 2 and he's back.
It was episode 2. We were just talking about that. I was just reminiscing.
Yeah, so it's the second one we
and
had.
I thought it was the second episode. And I was just sharing, you know, how proud, like how grateful I am to be back, right?
You?
And how...
He the one's grateful.
And how, you know, I've been watching the progression and the growth that's been happening here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even though I haven't been here, I've been able to watch. And it's exciting to be back, you know, to share what has happened in my life since last week. All have been together.
We're going to get into that.
And to be here to fellowship and share in celebration of all that has happened with the show. And I'm so proud of you, brother. I could not tell, can't tell you how excited I am and happy I am for all of the doors that are, you know, kind of busting open for you.
Thank you, man. Thank you. And you know, and you, since the very beginning of me, like doing things independently as a comedian, have been one of my supporters because I said this the last time you were here. I met you, it was around Zulu Ball a couple years ago, and I was doing something called the Laugh Taxi or the Funny Cab, where I would pick you up for a nominal fee, you and somebody else, and I would drive you to the Zulu Ball and pick you up and tell you jokes the whole way there, right? And you requested the services for the first time, and I did a little research on you, had to properly vet you because I wouldn't have just any old body in my 2016 Nissan Altima. I needed to make sure you was good people.
Ooh,
Bless you, brother.
you.
But so one things I found out about you that I want to revisit. When I first met you, I was like, yeah, man. So I heard that you were the grandson of Aretha Castle-Haley.
Nice.
You said no.
Oh.
I'm not.
Well, okay.
I'm the grandson of Aretha Castle-Haley.
Alternative facts.
And that's Miss Aretha to you.
Now you embellish it. Now you embellish it. So you go after it.
Yeah,
Come on.
I go far. But then we were talking a few days ago. I was inviting you to a show that I host on Wednesdays. I said it's on the corner of O.C. Haley and MLK.
Oh, yeah, no.
And you was like, what? Who is O.C. Haley? So, if a lot of people know the street and don't exactly know who Mrs. Aretha Castle-Haley was, so tell us who that was real quick and why we should pronounce her name the correct way and the full name every time we say it.
Well, a couple things. One, everybody likes to be called what they're supposed to be called, right? Pronunciation, inflection. You want to be called, right? Until you decide that you want to be called something else, right? And then, so there's that part of it. But more importantly for me is, in every major city in the country, there are streets that are named after people who have contributed potentially in some way to that city, the community, the greater social good, that future generations, unless they are taught that deliberately in the history books or in schools, what have you, will have no idea who those people are, what contribution they gave, and how connected that the work that they may have done is to the lives that they're living right now.
True.
And so I know that there are people, younger and older, who have heard Mama Aretha's name, who've ridden on the street, who may live on the street and have no idea. There may be people who pass on that street every day, not having any idea the kind of work that she did, that the legacy that she left, that inspired people to want to name that street after her, and to understand why that particular street was named after her, because it wasn't. They didn't just close their eyes and put their name, put their finger down on a map in the city and say, "Here, let's name this street."
I don't know. She was just reacting. But go ahead, finish it up. Tell us why that street, that name.
So that street, that name. So she first started her work after her civil rights work. Her first office was on Dryett Street, and so it became, she opened an organization to help women and to help black women in business when she first, in the very immediate post-civil rights space, and her office was on Dryett Street. And so when she passed away in 1987, the city council decided to rename a large portion of Dryett Street after her, not only for her work, on Dryett Street, but more importantly, and which she's likely most known for, is for being one of the founding members of CORE, the Congress of Racial Equality. She was president of the New Orleans chapter and founding member of the New Orleans chapter of the Congress of Racial Equality. And she worked with her and my grandfather, Richard Haley, who was the national field director at one point for CORE, and also taught music at FAMU until he was dismissed from FAMU in 1960, in June of 1960 actually. He was released from FAMU for his work with the civil rights struggle. So, as much as HBCUs are now kind of bastions of black excellence, I'm a graduate of an HBCU. My friend who's with me here tonight is a graduate of an HBCU. So I went to actually two HBCUs. I went to Howard and to Xavier. Nice. We got some Dillard University, some fam.
Too many, yeah, it's me.
And so, but HBCUs in certain points in our history, and even now.
So wait, hold on, let me pause. Your grandfather was released from FAMU and HBCU.
Yes.
For his work in the civil rights movement.
Absolutely, because there there's a myth that all black people were on the picket, were fighting on the picket line during that time. And it's just not true, right? There's a myth that everybody was sitting in at the lunch counters, and it's just not true, right? And so there were some folks who were, you know, bucking the status quo, even in places that weren't considered status quo, that needed to, in some ways, maintain some semblance of status quo, right? So even HBCUs, as they were safe spaces created for the absence of spaces for us, they also had to, and we know this in 2017, right, about the struggle that HBCUs still have for the need to stay, sustainable and to stay open.
Right.
But at the need, they also have a need to create spaces for us to be independent.
So you're saying him being so militant was messing up their money?
I think it likely was more about imaging at that point, right? It's all about association, which is then tied to money, which is tied to security.
Wow,
right?
in the 60s, that was still a thing?
Oh, it was very a thing. I mean, it was absolutely a
about
thing.
their brand name and the image and stuff.
Absolutely, it's still a thing in 2017.
True.
Right? Shout out to the 2017 class of Bethune-Cookman for standing for what they did in the face of the. Again, we're talking about we're talking about administrations, right? We're also not talking necessarily. We're talking about institutions, right? Which are made up of people, but we're also talking about the institutions themselves. And institutions often do what is necessary to allow the survival of the institution.
Okay, all right. So, man, it's a comedy show, but it gets heavy almost every episode. Don't it get heavy? So I'm trying to break it up a little bit, man. Because every time you don't live here, but you are still the son of this city. And every time you in town, like earlier, you use words like fellowship and joy. Every time you in town, you're using them words, man, because you always got something going on.
That's what New Orleans is about, though. New Orleans is a place of fellowship. It's a place of community
and you personify that, man,
and joy. And I, you know, when I'm home, I feel it running through me. It's not just the hand grenades when you're home. You know, I can feel it. Just being in the city. You know, just being in familiar places and seeing familiar faces.
I love it.
It's a blessing. It's so
if
filling.
Nobody feel you, I feel you, man.
It's filling.
Black boy joy all day, all damn day, every damn day. So last time you were here, man, we talked about Blairisms. I don't think it was in its infancy stages. Maybe it was.
It's still in its infancy stages.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I guess. I mean, last time we were here, it was already popping. You heard me. And now, can we talk about where it is now? My geez, I'm on theblairisms.com. You got new merchandise, new products, new people wearing the things. Did Peter Guns? Did Amber Rose get a Blairism shirt?
Amber Rose got a Blair.
Did she cut the nipple part off? All right, tell us more. I'm sorry.
So, talking about Blairisms. And not even being 6 months from the launch. Exactly.
Did you? All we can do is when a room full of black people, all you hear is.
We literally launched the day after Christmas, December 26th.
I remember that.
2016.
All over the social networks.
And we did it with about 4 or 5 days of marketing, advanced marketing, but that was about it. Only on social media. And we've been open for about 5 months now, almost 6. This year will be the 6th month. We have sold upwards of about 3,000 t-shirts.
But it ain't just t-shirts. Y'all got mugs.
Well, it's not just t-shirts, right? Well, we quickly. It's interesting hearing folks talk about those months as the infancy stage, and for me, I'm kind of like, we're still just getting started.
Yeah.
So we started with t-shirts, and then we added tote bags, coffee mugs, and wall and desk art things, canvas that can go on the wall, or posters or frames that that you can get that can go on your desk or wall, and the amount of traction and circulation that we've gotten in such a short period of time, I can attribute it to nothing but God. I mean, there's nothing that I can even fathom that created this space for me, other than something bigger than me.
And if you're listening and you're not familiar with what the Blairisms are, it started as very witty and funny and things that were relatable that you would say on Facebook. You know, like look at God, and you spelled O-E-A-U-X. And just so we're clear,
all blacks matter.
All blacks matter. Not my effing president, and all of these things that like people related to, and it resonated with people so much that you was getting shared. You was going viral just for like statuses that you were uploading on Facebook, which naturally should turn into a brand that makes you money. And if everybody don't translate like that, but for the Blairisms to show the F did. Right?
I mean, I was actually telling this story as I got the phone call to remind me that I was supposed to be here in 15 minutes. I knew I needed to go. Please, shout out. Thank you so much. So I'm in the middle. I'm standing in the living room at my dear brother Upendo's house. And we got a room, a living room, kitchen full of folks who are there celebrating my wedding anniversary, which is tomorrow. And I'm in the process of telling them, this story, this kind of about how these things, because somebody asked, well, what made you decide to put Blairisms on T-shirts? And I was telling them of the story of how I was going to LA with for a party in December. Happened to connect with a friend of mine from college. We were sitting at lunch, and she literally said to me, the stuff that you say on Facebook, if you put those on T-shirts, people would buy them. And that was the seed. I mean, it literally, I went, you think so? And then I went to Facebook and wrote a status asking people who would buy. I said, how many folks would buy a T-shirt from the Blairisms T-shirt line?
Everybody.
And people were like, "Oh, I'm in." And so we went for it. Nice. And kind of here we are. And as you said, we've been blessed and fortunate to have a good number of not only folks like fam wearing and rocking and traveling the country and traveling the world and waiting until they go to Prague and waiting until they're next to the Eiffel Tower and waiting until they're at Big Ben. There's a picture of an O shirt in front of the Mona Lisa, right? Like, so people are really taking and really putting in effort to be a part of the brand and the movement and to display that. So
I got 3 or 4 of them myself. I ain't gonna lie to you.
And you take some great pictures. We got to talk too about because I need folks who are on the ground down here. Yeah. That's exactly right. And so not only is it that, but we've also gotten traction from celebrities. So like DC mentioned, Peter Gons and Kenny Lattimore and
that's your homie though.
And In Vogue.
Lettucey had one too.
Who?
Lettucey had one.
Oh, she does.
Lettucey really.
That I didn't even know.
You better keep up.
See, that
maybe she didn't hashtag it. That's why.
Right.
No. So maybe I need to. Yeah. She posted it.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to find. See, didn't even know.
Awesome.
Did not even know. I'm excited to announce it actually arrived today. Somebody who I'm a huge fan of, Cynthia Erivo, who is
silly from The Color Purple.
Right.
So Cynthia Erivo.
Oh, hold on. All right.
So Cynthia Erivo, who is
I'm into her.
She's amazing.
Are you watching, listening, Cynthia?
She's amazing.
She is.
She's actually in New York preparing for the Tonys tomorrow night.
Right. So she could beat me in all.
So she's almost an EGOT. So she's gotten an Emmy, she has a Grammy, and she has a Tony.
What she got a Grammy for?
Something on the color.
I think it's the soundtrack.
Soundtrack.
And she got an Emmy for
the color. She got an Emmy, a Tony, and a Grammy.
An Emmy for The Color Purple? Yes. I thought that was television.
Yeah, they did. I'm not sure what Emmy she got for, but it's for The Color Purple.
She deserved it all, man. She was so good. I saw her in New York in The Color Purple when I fell in love with her first, and been following her ever since, man. Yep. She did it.
And so she's got some Blairisms. Actually, were delivered to her today.
That excites me.
I actually set up the tracking notification, so I've been getting notifications. I sent her a message saying, "Girl, I'm tracking your package like caribou. I'm watching to make sure. I need to know when it touches down in your mailbox."
Okay. All right. So Blair, before we go on the next break, what is the future of Blairism looking like? What can you talk about? Because I know there's things going on you can't even.
The things I can't talk too much about. We auditioned for Shark Tank.
I heard.
That's all I can say about that.
Okay.
It went really well.
I bet.
And I'm writing a book.
Oh.
I'm actually in the process. It's scheduled to be out this Blairvember.
Because your birthday's in November.
It is. So I definitely need a spot to come back. I need to come back when I come back in Blairvember.
I got you. Text me. And don't text Joseph because he's not good at getting back to you. But text me.
Don't do him that. He made sure I was here today. So shout out to I'm not gonna let him play you like that. That's next. We're launching some more material, some more merchants, some new designs in the summer, in the next couple weeks actually. But everybody, if you have not checked out the website yet, please check us out at theblairisms.com.
And where can they follow you on social media?
And you can follow me at bk.Dotin-Haley, BK.Dotin-Haley on Instagram, and at the.Blairisms on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook at Blair.Haley or The Blairisms.
Yeah, man, Blair.Haley. And how long are you in town, my man?
I'll actually be here until next Saturday. I'm in for a minute. I'm actually hopefully I'll be on a couple other shows while I'm down here. I'm trying to make the rounds while I'm in town.
Sure you will, man. This is Blair Dotin-Haley here on the Misbelief Radio Show. Thank you so much, man,
for coming
again.
Having me. Good to see y'all.
Stick around. Talk to our Facebook Live. We're going to take a break real quick. Mastermind, what you got lined up?
I got one by that boy Stackz of the Hittaz called Night on the Town.
All right, that's my stepbrother, Troy.
Hey,
Troy, we playing your music almost every episode, not Troy. You're welcome. All right, stay tuned to the Misbelief Radio Show with your host, DC Paul and friends. We'll be right back.
Woo! Woo woo!
Nice.
Thank y'all so much. Amazing.
No, thank you so much, Blair.Haley.
So much, man.
And happy anniversary. Tell my sweetheart I missed him this time. But when y'all come back before the book drop, you have to come and bring his self. I'll let you pass this time.
We will. Well, he and Upendo were like
Shout out to Upendo.
Shout out to Upendo. We love you, Upendo.
The nuts.
So they go hard to make sure that stuff is together.
I already know.
And so I'm able to just kind of be, and so when it was time to go, they was like, I'm gonna stay here. We'll, clean up and get stuff together.
So have you set up? Are you setting these T-shirts out of your house?
No.
Or you have like a little office?
No. So when we first started, we I'm still live. Hey y'all, I'm gonna stay live for a second while we doing the post show. This the post show. Say hey.
Hi, Oshun here with the post show.
We doing the post show. So we did pre-orders because we started this with no capital. We started with the idea and with the network, and so we put up like 6 or 7 designs and then took orders for about 10 days.
Right.
And then we took all of those orders and printed those shirts locally. And then we spread them out all over our living room and packaged them up ourselves and shipped them out ourselves, like from the post office.
Right.
We could never do that again.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
So what we quickly realized was that we had a good problem.
Right.
The good problem was
you had so many orders.
We had people that it was like, I mean, I swear to you, Bay laughs at me every time I say this. I was like, if we get 30 shirts, I would be so happy. I was like, would have been so content and happy if
that 30 turned into 300 real quick.
We had 200 shirts in the first week. Orders in the first week. So we had to do those manually in terms of, and so we did, and then I was like, babe, we can never do this again out of the living room. We will kill each other. Like, it was so stressful trying to do that ourselves in the living room that there was no way it would be sustainable that way. So I was like, babe, I need you to figure out a sustainable operation for this, where people can place orders, it's printed somewhere, packaged somewhere, shipped out to them directly. We ain't got to see it, touch it, whatever.
Right.
I'm gonna work with our graphic designer to put together some new designs so that we can. And so those two things converged. And MLK Weekend we relaunched. Ooh. And once we relaunched MLK Weekend, it's where it is now, where you place an order, I get a notification, but then it's printed for you. It's made to order. It's printed for you to order, and it ships directly to your house. What that allowed us to do was allowed us to put more things on T-shirts and without having to manage inventory. Right. So we can do as many. We have over 100 designs now. And
you can switch it up. You can do as many vice versa.
We can add whatever we want, and people are able to, in a moment, order, drop ship it, and it shows up at their house. So it's a blessing. I mean, we're still in the incubation stage. Order a shirt. It's so fun. People are like, well, I really want to support anything. Order a shirt. Right. Order a shirt. Right. When people
talking about shirts. Blairism. Meet Butch Lives Matter with this shirt right here.
Yeah.
I love that.
I'm telling you.
Devin.
I love that.
Devin.
Let's just play one song and come right back. Yeah, we're gonna do what.
Butch Lives Matter right here at Shep Kelly Comedy.
1 minute.
So much.
Well, thank you.
Man.
And where can you get these shirts? Where can you get these?
I got the link on my Instagram. Shep Kelly Comedy. So go to my Shep Kelly Comedy.
Love
you.
Get
Get you a shirt.
Go buy shirts.
Because why? Because Butch Lives Matter.
Except on Sunday, because that's the Lord's Day.
Lord Lives Matter.
I don't know if we brought cards, babe.
Tell Bay.
No, Bay is on my. Why is he on my Facebook? I don't know.
What's that, Bay?
He's talking to me on my Facebook.
He's like,
oh, he's logged in from the computer where my Facebook is.
Okay.
I don't have any cards, babe. I'm gonna give them the website.
All right. You got option topics. You got top, and we are live. Oh, y'all heard all of that? Oh man, y'all wasn't supposed to hear the production notes that I be giving. But we're back. Welcome back to the Misbelief Radio Show live.
Ike Turner was here.
On WBOK AM 1230. The spirit of Ike Turner showed up from deep inside, down in the scrotum. It showed up. Whoa. I was gonna find everybody. Find your ass. This is your host DC Paul, the Millennial Arsenio. And as usual, I got a colorful cast of creative characters. My co-host cruising right along with me. I'm gonna swing my thing to my left side first. So who that is?
The one and only, the grateful Oshun.
What you grateful for?
I'm grateful to be in your presence.
Girl, stop.
I know, I was just joking. Y'all know I don't get time for them like that.
I thought to say bark like a dog.
Never that respectful. You ain't never that respectful. And then over there in the booth, who we got? I heard you and I see you. You heard me, and then behind you, who we got? Oh, we got ladies in the building. Who they is? So black. You sound so black on the air. You're black. Who that is? You're aware that it's not a phone sex show, right?
I liked it. No, I liked it.
No, actually, it was fine for what it is, man. We'll see Baby J. I like it. We'll see Baby J on our show next week, man. But if you want to interject something this week, Baby J, you're welcome to, because I know you got personality and a sexy voice. I want to hear. And it's still in the studio, my man Shervey Carter. My favorite comedian, bro. Just he wasn't even in front of the mic, and he just gave us a boom. That's what's up. And our co-host this week, sitting in for that actor guy, Morton Bradford. Who you are? If I swing my thing to your side, what's your name, though?
I am Shep Kelly, the bougie butch.
Oh, wow. Why? Because you got a job?
I just don't do any old thing. Shep
is so funny.
Do you love Shep, man? We all love Shep. Shep Kelly, one of my good friends, comedian from here in the city of New Orleans, the bougie butch, apparently. Hopefully the FCC is okay with that one. But this segment here is called What's Going On Out Here?
What's going on out here? I can't do Martin's voice.
Vance, we need you to do the echo. What's going on out here? You heard me?
Can you do us a sound drop, please?
You can do a sound drop. So we talk about local talking points, events, people, places, news stories, things that happened here in the city of New Orleans in the past week. And I'm going to first kick it over to my homegirl, Oshun. Oshun, what's going on out here?
This is a story that I thought DC would just love.
What?
Do you know that LJ's is finally getting a Starbucks?
First of all, how many people in LJ's even drink coffee? They took an RC Cola and
It's gonna be off of General de Gaulle.
That's the only street on the West Bank, General de Gaulle. Like what else? What else could you put a business on the West Bank? You gotta go on General de Gaulle.
And that's when I read the article, I was like, they got more streets on the West Bank.
Right.
But please, miss, don't call me. That was he wrote this. I'm just reading it.
That's hilarious.
So what else? So what else about the General de Gaulle and what else? Are they gonna allow black people inside or not?
Oh, see, I don't know all that, people.
Would it be a back door for us at the Starbucks on General de Gaulle?
They asked, of course, I got my secret squirrels on the mission, but they put in their permit to develop a little Starbucks. It's going to be very tiny.
I bet.
And it's
going
to
be. How much room do they have for a coffee? How much of a demographic of coffee drinkers do they have on the West Bank? I mean, and listen, if they put a factory of them Chinese mama noodles on the West Bank, that would make more sense than the Starbucks. I'm just saying. They gonna burn you up.
You are never going to get booked on the West Bank. Ever.
Please don't call if you live on the West Bank. I'm just playing. I love y'all.
That's crazy.
Devin, is that phone on again?
Okay. Mastermind. What else going on out here, man?
Well, I know they got Essence Fest coming up.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of disappointed this year, man, because I looked at the concert lineup and it's kind of lackluster.
You think so, man? Chance the Rapper's on that thing? Is Mary J. Blige gonna come do her little two-step? I just want to see Mary do the two-step.
Chance the Rapper's coming, but I mean...
And Mary just got there.
Solange gonna do her thing. Escape is doing the reunion.
That would be awesome.
June's Diary.
I've been wanting to do their dance
moves. About June's Diary yet, but
there are a few choice acts like the ones we just named, but I don't know, man. I'm just not excited.
I'm excited because it's gonna be a whole city full of just dark-skinned chocolate. Algiers Starbucks colored coffee women here. You know what I'm saying?
Exciting, man. This is like black women's vacation spot.
Yeah, I Uber drive, so it's gonna be great because they ain't walking nowhere. You know,
you gonna rank
not them hills.
You gonna rack up that weekend. Then it's gonna be extra premium prices for that.
Exactly.
You
I'm gonna let them put their hand on my knee.
Shep, I forgot you drive Uber. Shep, what's going on out here?
Man, so much going on out here. First of all, I was driving Uber earlier today, and they had the naked bike ride.
Oh, I heard about that.
Yeah, saw these.
You saw some taints?
I seen a lot of taints.
Really?
They all brown. No matter what color you are, all taints are brown.
Really? Y'all can't see Jessica Johnson, Baby J, but she's a red bone.
Oh,
yeah, that was nice if she had a brown tank, but that's not the radio's business.
And this is the thing, I don't want to know anybody's personal taint. I just get strangers. I'm like, that's crazy. But the crazy part is the bikes. Like you get out there and you're doing a naked bike ride, which is a New Orleans tradition apparently. Mm-hmm. Because I'm new here. For everybody who don't know, I've been here 18 months. I've seen a bunch of people riding by on naked bikes, and I was thinking the crack is good. The crack is good.
Well, yes.
You know what I'm saying?
The crack is good.
But they were sober. They were sober, and they had like beach cruises. They had like comfy seats to hold everything up. You go? You go every year?
They do it every
year.
But I don't do it. My things don't swing the same.
Oh, okay.
I heard that. She can't ride a bike without it being an episode in front of people. That's what I heard.
No, it wasn't. They stuff wasn't sitting right neither, but I guess it was for a good cause, so that threw me off a little bit.
Their stuff wasn't sitting right?
No, it wasn't right.
Why wasn't sitting?
I mean, everybody was awake, but all their parts was asleep.
Oh, man. What? Oh,
it was crazy.
That sounds crazy.
And no matter what, they pedestrians, so you got to sit and watch.
Oh, no.
You was like, oh.
You was in the overseer people in your Uber who were watching that happen?
Yes. You know,
welcome to New Orleans, tourists. It's a good weekend to come. It's also the Creole Tomato Festival. Is it also Pride Week? It's also Pride Weekend.
Yeah, it's Gay Pride Weekend. To be honest with you, Gay Pride Weekend doesn't look any different to me than any other weekend in New Orleans. You know what I'm saying?
It's a regular weekend in New Orleans.
Yeah, it's crazy. So
people ride naked on bikes and swinging their things and showing their taints.
Yeah, I think the only people that realize it are like tourists that come into town. They're super like, you know, I'm not gonna say anti-gay, but just more so extra masculine. Like, hey man, I seen a man out there with no shirt. I'm like, first of all, that's every street. So
who come to New Orleans and be extra masculine? I mean, this is you. Come on now, you can't. You got to drop some part of it, man. Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
You got to. Big Frida's one of our most popular artists, and if you don't like it, you gonna have to go to the West Bank. Go to the West Bank.
No more West Bank.
No more West Bank.
We'll need you on this side. All right.
Funny. So it was kind of crazy. I got a couple more things.
Hold on.
Oh,
We're gonna come back to you.
All right, cool.
India Mack, you still keeping it black? What's going on out here?
I was going to talk about the Creole Tomato Fest.
Mm-hmm.
Dolphin got a
We have a booth out there. They
Nice.
doing fried bell peppers.
I like them a lot.
Fried stuffed bell. Fried stuffed bell.
Yeah, fried stuffed bell peppers sound like a dream to me, man. That's
It tastes real good. Miss Linda out there slinging that
Miss Linda with the yakami?
I ain't never had yakami before.
Shame
What?
on you.
I got some in my refrigerator
Honestly,
right
I
now.
feel like you should wait until they get cold, but I mean, you can get it anytime. Okay, yeah, they say
I
you
got
just
some
need
now
it
in my
right now.
refrigerator.
Oh man, I saw this place.
The Reddit selling the praline beignets.
That's my cousin.
Praline beignets.
Yeah, you gotta get out the car. Get out the
Yeah,
car.
get out.
The thing is, that's why.
Don't just Uber through life, Shep.
See, that's why I wear these Butch Lives Matter shirts, because I don't really know nobody, and I just want them to know I just want to be safe. So, you know what I'm saying? I'll get out anyway. I just want to be safe. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you, the first time this shirt had a real effect, I was in a club on the Westbank. One of my friends, a bartender, shout out to her.
You got a reason to be there. But
Yeah, and I went in the bathroom and two grown, big, 6 foot tall men came. They beating on the door. Boo, boo, boo. Hey, bro, you went in the wrong bathroom. I came. I was like, hey. They was like, oh, my bad, bro, my bad. And they left. It was great. I was like, my shirt worked.
If y'all can't see Shep on the radio, her shirt say Butch Lives Matter, and her chest say that she has reared children a few times in her life. That is a bosom I want to lay my head in and just cry all my burdens away. But meanwhile, her lining is much sharper than mine, so it'll be a bit of a conflict. You know, it's hard to lay your head in the bosom, and then you wrap your hand around the head and you feel like somebody you play basketball with. It's a tough time. I got it. What's going on out here, man? So look, every Monday. Apparently, Kermit reference Trippin Mother Lounge is the place to be.
Yeah.
Because Kermit is making a pot of beans, red beans every Monday, and a pan of cornbread. And WBOK is broadcasting live from 8 to 9, while Irvin Mayfield and his new musical project is called Surf the Freak. They blend electronic music and soul, and they broadcast live. They set from 8 to 9, and that's dope. It's $5 entry for free beans and free food the whole time, right? And then at 10 o'clock, there's a show called Indie Yaya, hosted by me and my homie Kyle Smith. Yeah, and
You
it's
hosting it?
I'm hosting both of them shows, actually. Yeah, I miss. And so I'm at Kermit Reference from 6 until 1 or 2 every Monday. Me and Kermit be at the bar, and
From 6 to 2 in the morning?
It'd be like that sometimes. Well, okay, I don't get there at 6, but I'll be at Kermit Reference all night on Mondays, and it'd be a good time. Kermit. I don't know how his bar stay in business, because Kermit be at the bar more than anybody else. I'm like, Kermit, all your money's going right back into the bar. Kermit, like, what's like Kermit? And he's buying these big ass hats all the time. All right, Kermit, I hope you're listening. Call in. I'll see you on Monday. What you got, Mastermind? Good, okay, it's Kermit. He's so real, son. Like he might be at the door. Right. When I get to his mother's lounge, like what you said about these hats. Right. Forget what I said about the alcohol, but these hats. You want these hands? What up, Shervey?
He wanted to know if the 9 HBCU you went to taught you I'm is.
Oh, wow. PWIs that I went to, did they talk you know who taught me I'm is? These New Orleans public schools taught me I'm is. Because I used to say I am, but it just don't flow off the tongue like I'm is. Just to be honest with you, just to be honest. Don't even start that conversation, man. I follow so many people who graduate from HBCUs on Facebook. I just want to go back and edit all of their statuses. I just want to correct grammar, spelling, and everything else. But I ain't gonna name no names. I'm just being real with you. Like, listen, I went to public school in New Orleans myself, so somehow I made it out. I studied English in a whole nother state afterwards, so that's how I, all right.
That's amazing.
What you got, India? I do want to be petty, actually. I do. But what else you got?
So, Power the Black Feminine is tomorrow, showing tomorrow for the last time at 7:30 at the CAC.
The last time?
Yeah.
You mean I can catch no more Power the Black Feminine after tomorrow? Zam!
It's featuring Cam Dance Project, Rebecca Mawasi.
I know them.
$5 of the proceeds go to Keisha McKee, who is the founder of Cam Dance Project.
What up, Keisha McKee? It's a dance show? It's a... Okay. What kind of show is it? It's dance? Okay, nice. And where's it happening? At CAC? Nice. Good to know. I think I'm free tomorrow around that time. I might go do that thing.
It's what's it? Power Black Feminine?
Yes.
All right, I'm
How
going.
you feel about that show?
I'm going.
You going?
I'm gonna wear one of these shirts just to make sure that we all on the same page. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. True that. Because the black feminine is a wide spectrum. The black feminine go all over the place from the long yaki to the close cut. It's a long. So I'm just saying. Get out the car. That's the next shirt. Get out the car.
Get out the car.
Get out the car, Shep. Get out the car, Shep. So Shep.
Yes.
What else going on out here, man?
Oh, what else going on?
My dude. All right, I'm sorry.
That's so daggone stupid. So we want serious. I got two ways.
No,
to go.
man. How you feel?
Well, with me?
Yeah, how you feel?
I feel great.
You feel like you're being serious or not?
I feel, that's what you mean. See, I told you, let me tell you, I'm going to just tell y'all right now, I explain these to my white friends at work all the time. There's like a serious lag in the language barrier for me because I'm not from here. Like, how I feel, I was about to tell you how I actually felt. But then you meant how I feel about which news. Yeah, so I'm ready.
What you got, Shep?
Where you live? You know what? I was reading in the news that Lil Wayne is being sued by one of his bouncers.
Oh, wow. Why?
Yeah, he's being sued for attacking a bouncer, and it's alleged that it was a racially provoked movement.
Well, he's from Hollywood.
Yeah. Said that he said to the guy, F you, white boy.
Wow.
You know,
he said that?
Yeah, that's what they allegedly what he said. Now, Lil Wayne, I love your music.
I hope he would say that because he said some other things previously that, like, right? Didn't he say something?
I ain't trying to get beat up. I don't know no words.
He said he didn't experience the racism.
Yeah, he did. He did say that he would never have done that because a white man saved his life when he shot himself when he was 11 years old, and that he had never experienced racism. But I did some hip hop research. It's not hard. Just Google.
What you did?
And it looks like on his song with Robin Thicke, if y'all remember that song Shooters, he has a line in there that says "Stop being rapper racist." Now, that tells me you've experienced racism.
Or maybe that it rhymed with the previous line.
That could be it too. But either way, that's not a defense. A white man saved my life is not.
Oh, absolutely not. I mean, I feel like a white man saved all our lives, but that don't mean racism don't exist, right? I mean, come on. I mean, I don't know what hospital you was born at.
Hotel Du.
Which one?
Hotel Du.
Oh, Lord.
What is that?
See, and then here's New Orleans trivia.
Were you born at home? Okay.
I was born there.
Oh,
Hotel Du?
My mom opened up.
Oh, Lord.
From the canal.
Oh my God, not from the canal.
See, when you're born from the Westbank,
so you was born across the canal? So you was born across the canal and then you came inside?
I descended from the canal.
Okay. Was the bridge up when you was descending or was people able to cross the bridge? Okay. Was it the same canal that that overflooded and broke the levee?
What?
I'm asking you, did your mama? All right, you're right. I was finna get canceled. I was finna get canceled and I stopped because I like music. I won't talk about her water breaking. You know what, Oshun? What else is going on out here?
See, what you're not gonna do is try to escape that conversation.
Let's talk about your mama water breaking. Then you won't talk about it.
Hold on, my mama tagline was Deanie from the hood. I won't call my mama.
Deanie. I love having your mama here for the Mother's Day episode. That was good, bruh. All our mamas. Actually, India, your mama was entertaining.
Very.
Martin, Miss Shervey, I know you're watching or listening, man. Just a good episode. I go back and watch that one. That's the only episode I go back and watch weeks later. I think the Mother's Day episode was enriching. But what you got, baby?
But right now, what's going on out here is I know a lot of you guys are seeing in the news that New Orleans is becoming one of the murder capitals of the world again.
World?
Well, state, city, whatever.
I know some places got black markets where the murders
United States.
Okay, all right.
Because he wants me to be specific.
Yeah.
So, I started this, well, I didn't start this thing. One of my sisters from Houston started this thing called #Mental Health Mondays to try to make sure that we check in with everybody. Because most times crimes committed, black people commit crimes with passion.
Because people didn't check in on them on Mondays.
Or they don't check in them at all.
Well,
Mondays are no days.
Them red beans from Kermit.
So please check in on your neighbor, or please #Mental Health Mondays. Make sure everybody's on the same little path and page so we can communicate and open up those spaces and airwaves to have conversations.
But sometimes murders don't happen because of mental illness. Sometimes it's just simple as a bag of weed. You know what I mean? Like, we're just being real about it. Like,
you don't kill somebody over a bag of weed, that's a mental illness. I'm not about to walk up.
Well, let me ask you this. Since I'm not from here, what's the proper way to check on somebody? Because I don't want to be like, what's happening? In the wrong...
What's down?
You good?
You know
Question mark?
I mean, Shep, I think I'm gonna start checking on you more because I know you are. Even though you were a tourist, you have acclimated yourself very well to the city. But sometimes I really want to check on, make sure you know what's going on out here. Make sure you know where you can go to have some fun, or where you can go if you want to be active in the community. Because I do that sometimes too. You know, so I'm gonna start checking on you on my days.
Yeah, you should, because here's the thing. Everybody think I got 10,000
you seem
loose
like
women.
You seem like a hard-working man.
Yeah, and I ain't doing nothing. Look, me and my dog. My dog is 8 pounds. We ride together. That's it.
I never thought you'd be a cat lady. I mean, a dog man. I mean, what do you call it? What do you call it when a butch owns a dog? Just regular? Do y'all I feel like y'all all own dogs. I feel like your dog is either a German Shepherd, a pit bull, or something with some big old shoulders.
Now I'm gonna get us matching shirts. See, I'm the bougie butch, and she the bougie. All right. So anyway,
you probably could have said that one. That one would have been great for the radio. That was a great one. Shep, I love you. Shep, what else going on out here, man?
All right, here you go. This is me for my personal stuff only. I need the plug on bounce music.
Okay.
Like, I don't know where to go. I don't know who to listen to, and I'm just tired of walking around the house just and I don't even know what I'm saying.
Have you ever been to a DJ?
A what? That's a person, right?
I know, right, exactly. Exactly. In New Orleans, sometimes a DJ will set up on a corner. Sometimes, like after the second line, the DJ be outside the Carver Theater on Orleans. He'll set up, and he'll play the latest.
Okay.
Whatever, get the asses moving at the time. Have you ever been to an Autocrat?
Well, I'd like for somebody to chaperone me to these places you speak of.
Well, now you're asking for a bit much. I'm not. Yeah, her. She probably be the only one who go there with you. Please.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Let me see, trying to act bougie, but wherever she was at when 35 had their reunion a couple weeks ago, when she was on Snapchat busting the wide open, wherever she was at, is where you should be.
Well, listen, if I see you, I get out the car. If I don't see you, I ain't getting out.
Only.
Yes, if I see you.
She be getting lit though, so honestly, she'll tell you where to go to hear that.
She's definitely the plug.
By the way, if you ask somebody like, where do I go to hear bounce music, don't say that. Just be like, hey, where's that beat? That beat. That B-E-A-T. If you say that, they will definitely guide you in the right direction. You just got to say it the right way.
All right, I hope so, because they were shooting last night, so I don't want to ask the wrong thing. Right by the Howlin' Wolf, man. Probably wasn't even on NOLA.com.
By the Howlin' Wolf?
In
the warehouse district they were shooting?
In the warehouse district. Let me tell you how I found out.
They don't be shooting over there, huh?
Let me tell you how I found out.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
I'm gonna tell you how I found out. I was Uber driving. A white lady ran up to my car. She said, "You an Uber?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "Just let me in." I'm dead serious, boy. Woo, she smelled like outside, but I let her in.
That's what's up. Oshun, baby. What's going on out here?
First of all, I cannot.
Shep is hilarious.
It's hard not being the only comedian on this type of platform, but these people have me rolling. Oh, what's going on out here? If you have not gotten your kid into summer camp yet, please check the NORD website because they still have available spaces. Because I know a lot of people still have their kids at home, but make sure they out doing something for the summer. Get them into some programs.
Yeah, by the way, I'm teaching theater at the Anthony Bean Community Theater Summer Camp this summer. It's been a lot of fun so far. I got 12 to 17-year-olds, and I've realized when it comes to like chastising kids, I can't be like, sit down, shut up. It's just not me, you know what I'm saying? So my thing is to insult and roast these kids.
Ribbon them.
Yeah, I rib them until they respect me. Like this one little girl, her ponytail was like a thumbs up emoji.
Oh.
And I was like, sweetheart, my patience is about as short as your ponytail is this morning. I'm gonna need you to please have a seat, sit down and be humble. And it actually worked. It worked. And so in my class, I had this open thing, like we can roast each other. So there's one little boy one morning, he was like, won't you sit down with your always having a bag of trail mix looking ass? And I was like, okay, is it the sandals? Is it the sandals? And okay, because you're right, I do always have a bag of trail mix somewhere around. So I actually sit down and let him have the floor after that one.
That's what's up.
He earned it.
He did.
He earned it. When you can get me, little boy, you got it.
What grades are you teaching? What grades are you in?
12 to 17-year-olds. And
so that could be first grade, huh?
What? Because his bush was shaped like Pangea, and I was like, you know what? Whoever didn't pick it up for you, shame on them.
Bring some of Shervey's nuts.
Okay. Oh.
You got trail mix? You'll be like, nah, I got these
I already have trail mix and the kids eat it, but they already heard all my these nuts jokes because I got them out in the first 2 days. So I can't do these nuts unless I get creative with it. But they all have just been munching on these nuts like since Monday, and I'm like, man, I have to stop.
They gonna stop bringing parishes.
I'm gonna start bringing fruits instead of trail mix, so I can, they can munch on these fruits, I guess, or these grapes, not these. Okay.
You keep talking to them like that, they gonna make you move parishes. I'm talking about Catholic parishes, not like Catholics. Not Catholics.
She said Catholic parish. Stop it. We have plenty black Catholic listeners, especially on the Westbank, and they get very offended. So let's. Are you a black Catholic for real?
I ain't know
really?
Black Catholics.
Zena raised you black? You too? Because there's only like one or two black Catholic churches in the city. So Greatest St. Stephen or the other one, huh? Where y'all went?
Stephen is a Baptist church.
See how much I know.
Now here's the thing. Now
St. Maria Goretti.
I wasn't ribbing.
St. Peter Claver. Okay, that's the two. You give me one more. And so you too, huh? St. Raymond. Oh, that's a school.
No, it was a church too.
Hold on. Because I already know that the Catholic Church is nothing to mess with. I wasn't ribbing on y'all. What I was saying is,
I'm sure there's
somebody in your church doing something wrong, they would just get moved parishes. That's all I'm saying. That's protocol. That's protocol.
Yeah, all right. I say, you never struck me. I ain't never seen you with a rosary on.
I definitely was.
And Lord, which confession do you go to? And how often is what I was finna find out because you.
Ooh.
All right, that's personal business. Mastermind, what's going on out here, man? Before we go on break.
Whoa!
All right, you know what? Right. It's time to go on break, man. The Misbelief Radio Show. We only play music from local artists here on this show. So if you're a local recording artist and you want to have your music played on this radio show, email it to TheMisbelief@gmail.com. A radio-friendly MP3, or send us a YouTube link. We'll convert it to MP3 for you and put it right there in our mix. So, Mastermind, first of all, the last song that we played before the break, that was 16 Shots by Mykia Jovan. Well, I'm sorry, that was a few songs ago. I want to acknowledge Mykia Jovan because she just released that single with them 2 songs a few days ago, and I like both of them. 16 Shots and Feast on the Flowers, right? So you can just download that stuff at iTunes, Amazon, Google, wherever, Spotify, wherever you download your music at. Mykia Jovan, local artist, doing the damn thing. Well, who we got coming up?
Well, we love taking the bangers in this building.
Do we? Oh, you about to do it for me?
We gonna play Eggs Over Easy.
Oh, I love this one. You know what? And if you're watching on Facebook Live, I'm gonna sing it to you.
Oh my God!
All right, this is Eggs Over Easy by Taking the Bangers, y'all. Stay tuned to the Misbelief Radio Show live on WBOK. We'll be right back. I love this song.
You think it's showtime at the Apollo?
You ready?
All right.
Can you play 3 songs?
This is for you, Daryl McDonald, Elena Harris, Kelly Drennan, we see you, Leak, Malik Bartholomew, Jonathan Strouder. We see you, Paul Joseph, Tremaine White. B-Dub gets paid.
What up, B-Dub?
What's happening?
Y'all about to get a live performance from your one and only, Millennial Arsenio.
Who?
DC Paul. Don't you gonna do it? Too much nuts in your mouth?
But where's the shade bell, Shep?
If you like to get paid and not messed over. That's hilarious. So silly.
Look at them shorts, y'all. Get them shorts. Get them shorts yourself.
Kneecaps.
That's kind of shorts that the other half need to be a romper.
Got on them romper shorts.
That's one of them.
From a crib flag hanging on the left side.
Silly. What's wrong with y'all, man?
You having fun, Shep?
I'm having too much fun.
Good.
The bougie butch and the bougie.
Y'all right, I got you.
Y'all crazy, man.
Oh, Joseph.
This nigga Shervey is still here.
He chilling though.
I know, right?
That's how Shotty was last week too. So you guys.
I put both of them.
I'm very proud of you, by the way. You're a great EP. Like, that's your shit. That's your thing. That's like, you do really, really good. You proud of yourself? Because I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Why you get shy when people give you compliments? What is up with that thing you do? What is that?
I just like to do what I do. I don't really think of it as nothing hard or nothing like,
I know, but why you do that? Because if somebody give Oshun a compliment, first what she gonna do is swing my locks, and then I'm gonna go, thank you. Thank you. Like that. That's what I'm gonna do.
No.
But what I want to say, yes, you guys. Unfortunately, we have not announced it yet, but I will not be here next week.
Because you'll be in Canada, right?
I will be running through the 6 with my wolves, literally. And I am going to be taking a little break for a week, but don't you worry, I will be back the week after, I think.
Running through the 6th?
Well, yeah, I'm going to be having lots of fun in Canada. I got so much stuff to do, trying to make myself internationally known. It's very hard in this business that I call life. 42. Okay.
Boy, DC, he's not internationally known yet, but he is known to rock the microphone.
Is he? But who thinks he's funny? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't even see
a lot of people, bitch. Let's go to the next one himself, because she boring.
Oh,
I tell you who's not funny.
Who?
That one.
Use a lie.
What's happening? We talking about Catholic weddings and how you should never go to one.
Catholic weddings long as fuck. They service like 30 minutes.
Because when you go to any other wedding, if you 20 minutes there, you done missed the wedding. You go 30 minutes later to a Catholic wedding, they just lighting the first candle. And they light 50 candles. 50 candles, just like 50 Shades of Grey. They light 50 candles, just like the 50 stars on the flag. 50. Just like
Ulysses S. Grant. 50 candles.
Like the $50 bill that Grant is on 50, okay? 50 like a half of a dollar.
Like 50 cents. Like 50.
Yeah. Yeah, and then when you with you sit next to your friend AT and you trying to sneak out because you just tired of sitting there and she like, hold up. I'm like, I'm trying to hold that. She like, wait, you gotta wait.
Somebody asked me.
You got some outfit topics? Come back from the break?
Wait, so what topics?
Out here.
I can find
I'm about to see that.
I'm gonna say something political.
What you about to say, Shep?
I don't forgot. My attention span short like that.
Talking about the Catholic wedding that you missed?
Nah,
I'm gonna take you the one that after we gonna go hit the beat.
Alright,
ADHD is going around. It's contagious like a common cold. Every time you look up, can't nobody pay attention. And then they start running around afterwards.
You and Shep kind of built the same. Y'all could have been like...
That's not true. Shep been like a ninja turtle.
Shout out to Jelly Baby.
Never stop shaking.
That's not true. Don't let him lie.
I don't shake.
You know what I'm saying?
Like you and Shep was on the D-line together.
That's not true.
High school football.
Shep a flag football
player. You know, so I'm standing on this side. How y'all doing, everybody?
Yeah.
Windowsill. All the way to the windowsill. I was gonna be Catholic, man. I looked up class. You can get your Catholic certification online.
No, seriously?
Yeah, you can. But I was
to
like,
be in a priesthood.
Yeah, no, just to like, cause you can't just be joining the church.
You gotta start off following the little boys on Facebook, and that's the week one.
I know you go to catechism classes, and then they have that long ceremony where they make you kneel down and stand up a lot.
But you know what? My brother went to St. David in the night ward, and we went to go to Catholic church out there. Church was like 30 minutes. Said a couple of prayers, pastor said a few words, crossed your head a couple of times, and you out of there.
So you never went to a Catholic church when they actually did the service in Latin? See, I'm older. I think I'm older.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think that's every service. I think that's like special services.
No.
Anybody out there Catholic, can y'all give us some views on what y'all think?
Oshun went to Corpus Christi. They used to do that service in Latin. In Latin, it was awful.
It's so passionate when they talk in Latin.
In Latin.
No child should experience it. And then what are they talking about? Like, if there's no translator, you're supposed to just sit there and accept that for whatever they're saying. I don't know what you're talking about.
Man. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you can't just go sit down and listen to somebody speaking another language and say, okay, no.
I did it my whole childhood. My mama Jamaican.
Oh, shit.
My first couple hundred ass whoopers, I didn't understand why I was getting my ass whooped. I was like, what? I am not a blood clot. I'm fine. Control. Y'all so
Or let me hear your patois. I know you can do it.
I don't do it unless unless my mom about to whoop me. So I'm PTSD now.
PTSD.
Where you grew up?
Mine.
Oh.
Is that boy Rahim right now? That's Rahim that we hearing.
About to slide to the Howling Wolf and check out the Gentleman's Express.
Yeah,
we will be there as soon as the show is over with, so we'll be right behind you.
Tata, Rivaderci, au revoir.
Hasta luego, adios.
Hasta luego, hasta mañana.
Buenas noches.
Hasta mañana. That's what they got a little wave.
Hasta mañana.
Mañana. I don't know. I know I built a house in front of Lowe's.
Sound like you got leopard skin seats.
I saw this car riding up the street the other day. It had leather and sunroof and power windows, power seats, heated seats, all type of stuff. Smooth carpet in there, nice leather bucket seats, and it was wrapped in foil. And I asked the Mexican what it was. He told me it was a fully loaded baked potato.
What's wrong with this guy? What is wrong with this guy?
You think I'm about to go to the Howlin' Wolf though?
Don't get shot. They were shooting earlier.
When?
Yesterday.
When?
Howlin' Wolf. Yeah.
I mean,
white lady ran up on me. Are you Uber? Just let me in. I'll come. I have cash.
Get in, bitch. Get in, bitch. Get in.
She smelled
That's
like
all you. That's all you.
Outside, but yeah.
That's all for you. That's all you.
I don't drink, but when I do, I drink responsibly.
Stay thirsty, my friends.
Stay thirsty, my friends. Stay thought.
You need it in the Shep.
No, I gotta go.
Natural.
My bad. I gotta get back on.
So yeah, I was conducting the interview with Shep. Talk about where she from Miami.
Actually, no, I gotta go.
Miami. Well, that's the end.
Yeah.
We gonna catch you at the Island Wolf. You did.
In there, like somewhere.
10 seconds.
I know, right? All right, cool. I'm good. I gotta drive, and Bush Lives Matter, so.
This is the weekend.
We gotta talk about daiquiris. Okay. How I didn't know. Yeah.
We can do that.
I'm ready. Not right now. But
I hope you're ready because the mic is on. Haha, y'all, welcome back to the Misbelief radio show. We are live.
Wow.
You heard me on WBOK AM 1230. Having a good time, man. This is a show for millennials, where millennials talk about what interests us. But sometimes we have friends here who are not millennials. So I'd let them cruise along with us, y'all. So this is DC Paul, the millennial Arsenio. And as always, I have a creative cast of colorful characters and cool kids as my co-hosts. And this person to my right is not a millennial, but who he is.
Okay, first of all, I'm Shep Kelly, beautiful and handsome at the same time.
Oh my God.
I am a millennial if you pick. I mean, if you do it by the year I came out, you know what I'm saying? That's 95, so I'm in there. I'm a millennial.
Yeah, that's what it mean.
Yeah, my pre-millennial self belongs to my mother, so that's not me. So yeah, I'm in.
That's real, man, and I'm happy to have you. You're so funny.
So funny.
And I love you to death, yo. I'm gonna swing my thing. I forgot to swing my. I see you.
I appreciate it.
You got away with it this time, but you better watch yourself because I swing my thing to this side. And who we got?
The one and only.
Stop being the one and only. It's like 4 years.
No, it's only one.
I know a couple of Oshun.
And I'm the only one.
All right.
The one and only Oshun.
All right. You say so.
You be hating, Lord. You never want to let me shine.
I mean, what is shine? Okay. And I swing my thing over there to the booth. Who that is?
Yo, it's boy Mastermind, the French brain kid, and I'm riding y'all airwaves tonight.
You riding what? All right. And then right behind you, who that is? Keeping it black as always, but also, who that is we got back there? Come on.
Come on.
She got a side part.
Come on.
She's special. Come on. J.E.J.? Are you notorious for being that? All right, good. And this segment is still what's going on out here for a couple more minutes. J.E.J., what's going on out here? Yeah,
I got like 11 step kids.
And our producer Joseph has a daughter, and then Sherv, my favorite comedian Shervey Carter, has 3 kids. Is it all boys? Shout out, yeah, man. Is it easier? That's what they say. But what you got, Jess?
Yeah, the Second Line show. I don't know if y'all ever heard of them.
Yeah, we heard the Second Line show. We had one of those here last week. One of the members.
They are having a Father's Day fun celebration party performance on Friday.
At Eiffel, right? That's the Friday before Father's Day at Eiffel?
Do fathers get a discount or anything? I can bring pictures of all these people's kids. I can bring them. I'm like the best stepfather ever. I'm a good father figure, not a father figure.
I cannot tell.
The Second Line show is a sketch comedy show here in New Orleans. They do a show about once a month, and I guess the theme this month is Father's Day.
Yeah, they're gonna do Father's, so I guess they're gonna dedicate Father's Day to Father's. I don't know if Father's Day is this time, but they are a father.
You gotta bring your DNA test.
All you gotta do is say you are. Don't no real fathers say they are. You know, no fake fathers say they are.
You know how somebody, if you know somebody's a fake father, they say I'm a biological father. It's like, you know what, that means you never met your kids. That's what that means. All right, so India, what's going on out here, baby?
Representative from Baton Rouge, also part of the Louisiana Legislative Black Caucus, has submitted 4 proposals under Elton Sterling. So they're trying to pass Elton Sterling laws that will require police officers to have 400 hours of training, additional training, in matters of handling, de-escalating people of color, and how to interact with people of color in arresting situations, a situation that will require them to arrest someone.
I'm mad it's a different way to handle people of color and everybody else. But okay, I guess you got to school people on how to handle us like regular people. I guess if that's what you say. I don't tell you get it.
But obviously there is.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So these laws will address that, and also there's a second part of the law that will prevent tarnished officers from keeping their jobs. And also a second part of the law that will keep them from easily moving from department to department. So get on the phone with your representatives and encourage them to pass these bills because they will go into effect for the entire state of Louisiana and not just Baton Rouge. So it will affect you and your community.
You know when we're going to be voting on that?
Yes, they will be voting on it next week.
Like, so, we the people or them the other people?
Them.
I mean, I'm just, listen, I went to public school. I don't know how it all works.
It's the people who but it's the people who we put in office.
Right.
They need to listen to us.
So Mike Yenny? I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Mike Yenny. I ain't heard that name. I forgot he was still here.
We put them in office, therefore they need to listen to what we say.
So call them, contact
Call
them.
them and let them know that we want these bills to pass so that officers across the state of Louisiana can understand what it means to encounter people of color.
Yeah, man, these bills that shouldn't be necessary, but I guess they are. This bill to instruct its officers on how to treat us like regular people. You heard me. So, Shep, you got one more what's going on out here before we move on?
Yeah, what's going on out here? Like, again, I'm new to New Orleans, so there's a few things that are new to me. So I just want to address this. Why is it that for every event that needs to be attended, people stop to get daiquiris first? Nobody gave me this memo.
Yeah, I got a daiquiri right now.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't know. Like, it'd be like, oh, there's a baby shower. Let me get a daiquiri and I'll be on my way. Like, is that really what's happening?
It's a celebratory drink.
You know, honestly, most events are going to already have the drink there, but you don't want to be a burden on nobody. You just want to stop and get your own.
Is that what that's about? Cause
I guess I just made that up.
Yeah, because I had a homeboy that told me that if a girl tell you she got a daiquiri, then that means she going.
I mean, she about that yeah.
Yeah.
She be like, yeah?
The yeah with the yeah.
The yeah with the yeah.
It's a whole nother thing.
Shep,
I learned that on Instagram.
Come
on. You learned that on Instagram?
I learned that on Instagram.
Are you about the yeah with the yeah?
I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to say, no, ask me too quickly because I'm going to find out what you're really about real soon. I think that is all for what's going on out here, y'all.
Yes.
We're about to get into my favorite segment. It ain't been sponsored just yet, but you have the chance to buy it. This segment is called Dead Neck by my co-host Morton, Phat, Bradford. Mastermind, you ready with it?
Yes, sir, I am.
Give it to us, man. Let's give him that neck. I hope it's...
This better be the show. Bitch, about to say this be the show. This is the show.
Well, we can go over. We can go over there.
I don't have to do mine.
I would like you to.
Okay.
Let's end it off positive. You know, neck is so gruesome.
What happens in that neck? What's that neck?
Listen.
So a thing we did in high school, you give somebody a neck when they say do something stupid. You smack them one back of the neck. So it's like, if you listen, he's giving that neck to somebody.
Yo, stupid ass.
See how long it lasts, so 4 minutes. 4 minutes, 30 seconds.
Oh, that's fine.
4 minutes and 30 seconds. And then
I can wrap up real fast.
You can wrap up? And I'm going to do it without pronounce something different.
What am I supposed to do?
Just listen to him and you know.
This is he's usually this is who you filling in for. He usually does this one live, but he recorded it and sent it into us. It's the actor guy.
And he's big
because we won't comment on it.
He's like Donkey of the Day.
Yeah, like Donkey of the Day. I hate to say that on my Facebook Live, but yeah, this is our Donkey of the Day.
But it's neck. It's New Orleans.
It's that neck.
I was Donkey of the Day before Donkey of the Day was a Donkey of the Day.
I'm glad you put them cashews in there. I wanted them. You mixed that with all that fruit and shit. Don't nobody want no fruit.
Really? I thought she was like, and
I know, and I'm getting so fat. And you keep giving me these unflattering ass angles. Go over there. You know this is my good side. No, that's not. Shut it down and stand these.
Grabbing on their penises. I love Morton. Grabbing on their penises. Wait, what? Women couldn't even attend public events without men back in the day. Women had to fight for the right to vote.
That piece of paper on my face?
I ain't see it.
Sprinkle that cinnamon.
Right now, if you rape a woman, most likely you gonna get off with no jail time. You dig? And you can't let these women be great and just have their first movie of after 50, 60, all these years that one woman been out. You can't let these women just have their moment. They got 70 other screenings in the exact same movie theater that you can see freaking Wonder Woman or whatever the hell else you want to see. And you gonna pick on these people for having one or it became 2 screenings of a freaking Wonder Woman movie, a comic book movie about a fictional female.
Morton would have.
New Orleans, didn't we?
Yeah, at the Broad Theater.
Women invented beer? Women invented windshield wipers?
When they invented beer, they invented domestic abuse.
Women invented Instagram stalking.
And draws with the dick holes in them.
Yep.
Oh shit.
I thought you said caviar.
Caviar.
Sexist, misogynist, women hating stuff and saying, oh, I don't hate women, this is just what I feel. Man, what you need to feel is the front end and back end of this. And this net also goes out to not just bitches they ever do it, but all y'all trash ass men with these trash ass ideas that can't just take.
We'll let him get angry for this session.
His face is popping out.
Yeah, Martin probably would have been a Black Panther back in the day or something like. That boy a soapbox.
If you on the side of a cat or anybody that be saying anything negative or anything anti or anything that you gotta go butt pause or whatever to, you need to check yourself, look yourself in the mirror. But while you looking yourself in the mirror, you're gonna see me coming up right behind you and giving you another piece of that.
Oh wow. All right. Catch y'all next week. Yeah, here. And that was Dead Neck from a homie Morton Bad Brad. But before we get out of here, I want to thank one of our sponsors, Face to Face Realty. Face to Face Realty specializes in making millennials new home buyers. And we're going to get into that Sankofa session real quick before we get out of here. Oshun, what you got, baby?
Today's Sankofa session is going to be about Miss Dorothy Mae Taylor. She was the Louisiana's first African-American House of Representatives representative. For lot. Okay, from 1971 through 1980.
Nice.
Miss Dorothy Mae Taylor was educated in the Orleans Parish school systems, and she graduated from Southern University in Baton Rouge, where she met her lovely husband. During that time, she realized that New Orleans was lacking the representations of Black women in powerful positions, so she threw her hat in the ring. She served for consecutive terms, and she later became president of the Urban and Community Affairs.
All right, one time for Dorothy Mae Taylor, man. That's my homie Jermaine's grandmother. And this has been the Misbelief Radio Show, yo, episode 16. We went over time just a little bit, but I'm your host, DC Paul, the Millennial Arsenio. And who we got?
The one and only Oshun.
And over there in the booth? And who else? And whom else? Hey, we'll see you next week. And then my homie, my co-host, what's your name?
Shep Kelly, sober enough to stay gay.
Check her out. Follow Shep Kelly at.
Shep Kelly Comedy on everything. On Twitter, IG, and my Facebook fan page.
Yeah, man. And we rush for time this week, but do we have, This has been the Misbelief Radio Show with DC Paul and my cool ass friends. Y'all join us here next week, same time, same place. We'll see y'all. Thanks for laughing with us.
Woo.
All right, we're gonna thank Blair and Shervey for coming through on the Facebook Live.
Thank Blair and Shervey for coming through. Blair, Dotin-Haley, and Shervey Carr, thank you so much for coming through.
Yes.
Come on, we're going to the hall real quick. Close it out.
Everyone go to the hall. Go to the hall.
Oh.
Why?
Don't turn off no light. You dancing?
I'm dancing to that song.
You know what I'm saying?
That's PJ Morton, New Orleans girl.
Oh, well, let me put this right now.
That's how she was at the 35 party.
I like
That's,
that.
that's the beat of Lil Big. This is called Bounce, Love and Bounce.
Is this bounce music?
Something like it.
Thank y'all so much for tuning in to the Misbelief Radio Show on Facebook Live, man. Thanks to Mastermind, Oshun, Baby J, Enzia Mack, and my homie Shep Kelly, man. Special thanks to my dog, the executive producer, Joseph Pons, man. Who else? Who else to and I said you first.
I'm saying it again.
Okay. Well, emphasis on it, man. Also, thanks to my homies Shervey Carter and Blair Dotin-Haley and all my cool ass friends.
Haley, that was awesome. It was a great situation.
We see y'all next week, man. Actually, we gonna jam with this. This that PJ Morton, New Orleans girl. Hey, check him out. Hey.
You can beat him in it. Just
Shep. Step like.
No, that's too much coordination right now. I might shake something loose.
See this footstep?
I might shake something loose. I don't know how to do all that.
all you doing is just show up.
Oh, that's the easy one.
Okay, I'm gonna tap my leg. Now, what is this? The river dance?
I'm trying to show her the John. Come on, step.
Hey! I don't know any of that. But hey, Butch lives matter, you know what I'm saying? I gotta keep my head strong. I'm an old Butch.
Bye, y'all.
I can't add this in my car.
Yeah, you can. Let's move on. There's something you lose.
I thought I ended it. Oh, we still going? I thought she ended. Let me turn it off.
Hi. That's how the girls can take it.
Hoes love this angle, you heard me? Hoes love this angle.
Hell yeah.
They be in the bathroom like this on Instagram.
Hey, your neck looking all sexy. Look, catch me. What? That's how you do.
Bye, y'all. We see y'all next week.